Good. Wait, let me move this weight. Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. Or should I say happy Valentine's Day? No, that wasn't. No. It wasn't supposed to be funny. It wasn't supposed to be funny. I thought that was supposed to be. Aww. wait. Do you even have like a sick cat? Oh, there we go. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. There we go. You're laughing at us because we're eternally single. That wasn't me, guys. That was our live studio audience. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, okay? It wasn't me. I promise you, it's the live studio audience. They're out here stirring drama. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shut up, you guys. Shut up. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Are you guys treating yourself to anything today? Did I treat myself to anything today? I did a face mask. I did myself a little spa day. Basically just did a face mask. Extra care to myself in the shower and face mask, and I used all my good skincare products today, and I'm feeling nice and clean and pretty. So yeah, that's what I'm treating myself to today. How about you guys? Are you guys doing anything special for Valentine's Day? Huh? Pretzels, ooh, yummy. Like pretzels at home? Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I love, yeah, I can eat like the crunchy pretzels, but nothing's better than when you have like the actual like warm, like fresh, soft baked pretzels. Wait, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit just so I can see what everybody else is saying. Good evening, everybody. If you'd like to mark yourself present for today's stream, let me see some hearts in the chat. How about we fill up the chat with lots of love? Let's see some hearts in the chat for Valentine's Day, shall we? Thank you, live studio audience. This is where you're supposed to applause. Guess what, audience? Your mama. They like that. They like that one. But I'm always ready. Oh my god, are you? Is the rizzing starting now? Are you guys trying to rizz me up? I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, you know what? Since today's Valentine's Day, maybe I should do something a little bit different. I should try, maybe I'll try something different. How about... It's been a while since we tried to change clothes and stuff, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button. How about this for Valentine's Day? Yeah? How does it look? Do I look like I'm ready to read? I feel like it's not much of a Valentine's Day kind of outfit though. But I figured why not switch it up a little bit for this special occasion. We rarely wear this one, mostly because I don't have shoes on. As you can see, we're not gonna show the whole grippers. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, pepperoni pizza with hot honey. Oh, yummy. I am like, oh god, hot honey is so good. I did not expect spicy and sweet to go so well together, but I ended up getting hot honey. Forgot why, but I've been addicted ever since. I even got like this spicy apple jam that I would put on my crackers when I had charcuterie, and it was really yummy, super yummy. Delicious. Eins, welcome in. I hope you're having a great Valentine's Day. Papa, hello, how are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to you. Dennis, hello. How's your Valentine's Day going, Dennis? I hope you're having a good one. G4, hello. Ooh, the blue hearts in there. Looks like Chick's yogurt. Yummy. You guys remember the mixing one that they had? And they had the color changing spoon? Man, I could still feel like the texture of the spoon in my mouth. It was very fun to, I was gonna say to suck on, but I wasn't like, sitting around sucking on spoons, but I enjoyed the shape of it in my mouth when I was eating yogurt. Sounds very sus saying it out loud. Chibi, hello, happy Valentine's Day to you. I hope you're having a great Valentine's Day. Eric, how's it going? Happy Valentine's Day to you. I hope you're having a great Saturday. And yeah, thanks you guys for coming out to hang out with me on today of all days with little me. You didn't have to. You really didn't have to. We are as the pinned comment suggests, today will be a little bit of a spicier stream. Last time, I posted a clip on my Twitter as well. It was a couple months ago, which honestly, I was looking at the picture or the video, and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair was so short. And now it's kind of grown back to its regular length. So this was a couple months ago. But let's see. Last time we were doing like a Zatsu, and I was like, I don't even know why I started reading fanfics on AO3, but I thought, let me do that, and my heart rate spiked a lot, and I thought, it was torture at the time. I remember my stomach hurting really bad. My stomach already hurts right now. Just thinking about what's to come, but I figured it was fun. Let's do it again. So yeah, I won't say anything too spicy. I have a rusty trusty sensor right here for us, so I will rely on that to say the things that I do not wish to say aloud. There's also like another sensor thing. I'm pressing the button though, and I don't think that it's working. Oh, also, let me know how the BGM is. I didn't check. I think it might be a little loud. I didn't check beforehand, so let me just lower that a little bit. Okay, all right. I might go to Costco with my little bro. Ooh, what are you gonna get? Costco, where they keep the cost low. What are you planning to get over there at Costco? Man, what do I like to get at Costco? Ice cream. I like to get ice cream at Costco. Spoon sucker Boomi? No. I wouldn't like suck on the spoon. I enjoyed like the thick plastic in my mouth, you know? Like the shape of the spoon part itself. Like for example, there was this baby spoon. It was like rubber with a metal handle that my mom had for a very long time. Mostly because I was like, don't throw it away. I like to eat the yogurt and the ice cream with that. Even today, to this very day, I still like to use small spoons. But I no longer have a baby spoon. But if I'm eating like a dessert, I like to use like the mini spoons to eat those. Because you get to savor it better. Get to indulge in it longer. But my mom kept the baby spoon for way too long. I think I was using that up until like maybe 8th grade, maybe 9th grade. She finally threw it away. And I still think about that spoon. It was great to eat with. Maybe I should just get myself a baby spoon now that I'm an adult with adult money. I like things that are like cigarettes, but not because cancer and stuff. So vaguely cigarette shaped. Oh, to bite on. I mean, it's like there's something satisfying about it, you know? Do I have... I don't know. I feel like now I don't really have one that I'm just like, ooh, like to roll around with it. But I would, I don't know, pick up like bad habits, things that I would fidget with. So I got myself a fidget cube. Wait. Oh, it's in my purse. My purse is far away, so I'm not gonna grab it out. But we will be having, there we go. Oh, there you go. Hello! We'll be having our hand cam on today. Hello, chat. How are you doing? I cut my nails today. I was gonna get them done, and then, I don't know, it was like Valentine's Day weekend. Might be packed. I was planning on walking in, and I like cutting my nails on my own time. So, figured I was gonna do it myself. Kind of haphazardly done. Still not beating the spoon allegations. No! This grown-ass adult Boomi Mamana likes to suck on baby spoons. I'd be mortified. I'm not cool enough to smoke. This maintenance guy left a cigarette by my windowsill after he visited, and yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I guess I could just throw it away. But it also feels kind of like cool to have a cigarette inside my house. If I ever have guests, which is rare, but they'll be like, "Oh, Boomi, I didn't know you were like that. You're dark and mysterious and on track to getting lung cancer." And we're like, "Yep, that's me." Yeah, I love smoking a cigarette. I don't know. Nicotine's not really my it's not really my jam. I used to go to like the hookah lounge in college to go hang out with my friends, and I thought it was really fun to try and blow O's and stuff, but you just get like dizzy. You get like, "Oh, I'm dizzy," for like, I don't know, like 10 15 seconds, and then yeah, I don't quite see the appeal. It doesn't really calm me down or anything. Anyways, for today's stream, I thought we'll just take it easy today. I don't really have much of a plan in mind, I suppose. Like, I don't have what is it, like fan fictions picked out like last time. I thought maybe we'll just see where it goes, because I want to see how high I can spike my heart rate monitor. So maybe we'll just see, let's just go down the rabbit hole and see where it takes us. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, exactly. Going where things takes us. And I'm gonna go ahead and start my heart rate monitor. I know where it is, don't I? Okay, start it. I'm gonna show it. Maybe I gotta refresh. I'm at, there we go, 84. If it ever stops, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna pull my sleeve back down just a little bit, maybe. But I'll try to keep an eye on it too. I think like, here you can kind of see it. I think like after some time it might like stop or something. It was pretty high earlier because I was cleaning up. So that's the 100 and whatever you guys saw earlier, but yeah. You can burn the filter and to melt it and press it to a point. Oh, and to an edge. Oh, really? On a cigarette? I didn't know you could do stuff like that. You could burn the filter to melt it, huh? I was surprised to see that it was just like an open, like, tobacco thing, you know? Like, I gave it a whiff and like I got like some of the insides on my nose after. I was like, oh, a cigarette. And I felt some stuff fall out of it. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was open like that. Shows how much I know. Anyways, I suppose without further ado, I did already just pull up a fanfic, because, okay, I pulled up one, Adrian Chase fanfiction, Peacemaker one. Oh, maybe I should have, like, the character that we're reading about, too. Wait, here, let me get a picture real quick. I pulled up one, just to, like, you know, test things, like the layout and stuff. And I thought it was one that we read last time, but it wasn't. It was not at all. So I figured, hey, let's read that. I mean, at least I don't think that it's one that we read previously. Let me get a picture. Oh my gosh, dude. If I am trying to get a picture... When I was doing the Lucid Valentine's Day collab, it took me forever to like... Because, like, obviously Adrian's gonna be the first one, you know? It took me forever to find a picture because I'm just like, I was just like staring at it for so long. I'm just like, all of these pictures are so good. I need one. I need a good one. All of these are so good. He's so cute. Let's see. So we're reading, gosh, I need to pick a picture. I need to pick one. I can't get a slutty one. I need one with him in his costume. Oh wait, you know what? How about you guys watch me try and pick one out? Okay, let's see. It's kind of small, but that's because I don't want you guys to be able to read the text in the fanfiction. It might get, we're on AO3, you know, it's, ooh. I kind of like this one. Okay, we'll just take this one. I can't take up too much time. And then on top of that, you guys might see the, gosh, I keep getting ads on here for like Henry Cavill yaoi. I wonder if I could find an example. Probably not. I don't see one. I keep getting ads for Henry Cavill AI yaoi, and they're just pairing him with like the most random, well, not random people, like other superhero actors, but none of them are from the DCU. They're all Marvel actors. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna just put that away, and then let me add the image in here, so that way you You guys will have a reference as to who I am reading about. Okay. Here. Is this okay? Is it too small? Oh gosh, am I ready for this? I can already feel my heart rate increasing. Alrighty. Okay, I only read like the first like 2 sentences of this one and I was like, oh, I've never read this one before. So let's read it. Okay, I'll just hide that. And then we will pick ooh-wee. Alright, the title itself is Wowzas. Now reading. Can you read it? Tell me no. You can't read it, right? Okay. Alright, here we go. We are reading, I just looked up Adrian Chase, and this was like one of the first ones that came up. Yeah, I mean, I guess without further ado, I should have my hand on the censor. This one is called Kinktober, Day 8, Adrian Chase. Let's see, it is Adrian Chase reader, of course. The additional tags is smut, biting kink, hair pulling. Yeah, okay, manhandling, size difference, size, kink, dirty talk, spit. Okay, baby, freeform. Alright, okay, well. I guess without further ado. Here we go. The prompt for this one is biting plus temporary marks. Okay. If you guys want, you could be like, gosh, I don't even know. I didn't even think of like any participation ways you guys can participate. You know, just chime in with your thoughts. Is it spicy? Throw in some peppers. If it's not spicy, throw in some snowflakes. We will see if I am, maybe I'm just the weakling. Maybe I'm just easily flustered by these kinds of things. We'll find out. Yeah, okay, without further ado, I'm gonna get started. Okay, alright. Adrian showed up at your door. I'm already nervous. Adrian showed up at your door late one evening, teary-eyed and beaten down. He didn't tell you what had happened, just that he had failed to do something for a friend. He immediately barged into your arms, seeking comfort. I fucked it up. I fucked it all up. I always do, he mumbled into your neck. And the feeling of his lips on your skin sent shivers down your spine. I'm already cheesing so hard. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. As observant as always, Adrian. Of course. Oh, wait, as observant as okay, as observant as always, Adrian of course noticed. But maybe you can help me feel better. Kisses were placed all over your neck before he even finished the sentence. A hand traveled up to the back of your head, tingling in your hair to move it to the side, giving him more space to work on. A moan leaves your lips as you start suckling on the sensitive skin. We're just jumping straight into it, aren't we? Okay. Look at my heart rate. We're already reaching 100. Alright, and we haven't even gotten started yet. Okay. Oh, your own hands travel the length of his muscular arms to grip onto him as he starts moving the two of you backwards into your apartment, leading you to the couch. As the back of your legs hit the edge, he finally detaches himself from your neck just to put you down onto the big couch. Always worried about your comfort, he places a throw pillow between your head and the armrest before getting back to work on what you can assume will be one hell of a hickey on your neck. Is the chat in the cup chair? I mean, it kind of, right? Because it's no. It says you, right? And I'm reading it to you. So you guys are getting hickeyed by Adrian Chase right now. It's not me. I'm the voyeur. I'm the middleman. I'm the one in the cuck chair. I'm relaying the information over to you. You guys are the one that's being pushed onto the big couch. It's your neck, not mine. Doesn't say my neck. I'm not saying my neck. I'm saying your neck. So enjoy it. He's hot. When you finally felt satisfied with your neck, he bit down on the slope between your neck and shoulder. You yelp out a pain, but it quickly transforms into a whimper as he bites down again, further down. A hand tingles into his hair, pulling lightly as you writhe under him. His tall frame covers all of you. I don't know if Adrian's that tall. I don't know. He seems really like average height. I don't know. A tall frame. That was really surprised to see like size difference as a thing on here. Not what I would pick, but yeah, I mean, whatever. Let's see. One knee between your thighs, lightly pressing into your aching core, like her abs, like a core workout. Your free hand goes over your head to grab at the armrest to anchor you. The other is tightly wrapped in Adrian's dark hair as his mouth makes a bruised path. Bruised sounds intense. From your neck to your stomach, biting and sucking into every bit of skin he can access, which is a lot, considering you were only in a training bra and shorts when he knocked. I see. Training bra. Is that different from a sports bra, or is that the same thing? I feel like I should know. Why am I asking you guys? Okay, your back arches. I mean, so far so good. We jumped into it, but it hasn't been like too crazy, you know? We're getting there. Any second now. Your back arches into him at every dig of his sharp teeth into your skin. Your hips push down onto his thigh, trying your best to grind onto him. Feeling yourself. I feel like I made it worse by stopping there. Can you read this? Is it too long? Is it too big? I feel like I could kind of make out what the words are, and I don't want you to. Feeling yourself soaking through your water gun, Nerf gun, and the thin pajama shorts. His hands grip your hips, helping them move over his thigh. You can't help but whimper pathetically. Whimper pathetically? Okay, you can't read anything. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're whimpering pathetically. You are whimpering pathetically. As he uses the leverage of your arched back to pull your entire body closer, making you rub harder against the harsh material of his jeans. Oh. You know, it's so funny. It's so funny. Cursing regularly, sure, that's fine. But I feel like cursing in this context, it's like, it's a little much. It's a little much. So I'm gonna censor myself. He says, "Baby, you're so wet already. I haven't even touched you yet, and I can feel you soaking my jeans. God, that's so hot." She's sweating. She's sweating. That's why, like, you're sweating. You're sweating. Not she. You. Remember, it's you. You're sweating, chat. That's why, like, his jeans are wet. Oh my god. You can almost feel the muscles in his thigh flexing as he leans over you a bit more, so he can grind into you as well. The zipper scratches you a little as he grinds his onto your hip bone while his leg is giving you the delicious friction you needed. Gosh, oh gosh, this is tough. I'm regretting every choice of this. I'm thinking about how this VOD, I mean, maybe the VOD won't survive, which is fine, you know. Should have been here. Should have been here. Where did I leave off? Okay, the friction, delicious friction. His mouth is still on your stomach, nipping and sucking marks all over, making sure you can't forget who made you feel like this. He was just crying. I thought we were just crying. I thought we were just sad. Okay, you guys won't forget who's making you feel like this, right? He finally makes it down to your kissing lightly over the fabric covering you, kissing the side of your thigh, biting down there too. Both of your hands go to his head now, holding him between your legs in the hopes of getting his mouth on you with nothing in between. His mouth on your belly button, because you have an outie, which honestly that kind of makes it worse. Adrian, please stop teasing. You pout down at him, giving him your best puppy eyes. Stop teasing. You having fun, chat? Are you? He looks up at you. He looks up at you and you almost moan at the sight of him. Glasses askew on his nose. Honestly, glasses stay on. Which, this picture is not a good example of it, but... Glasses askew on his nose, hair a mess from where you've been pulling it, and a hazy look in his red-rimmed eyes. Sorry, babe. I would, like, totally... Ooh, but I need to be... so badly. Please. He places some more kisses on you while still looking into your eyes, and you break. Okay, fuck. You throw your head onto the pillow. Yes, please. Just do something. You almost feel him leap with joy as he gets up from the couch to quickly undress. When he gets back down, he's sitting a bit back from you, his hand placed on your shorts again as he starts to, peel them off of you. An audible groan. This is an intense one to start it on. I don't know what I was expecting. Kinktober, of course. An audible groan leaves the back of Adrian's throat as he reveals your glistening, already swollen from the aforementioned activities. It's the sweat on your belly button because it's very, very hot. It's the middle of summer. And, you know, you could desperately use some ice cream. But you are deciding to get some exercise instead. And, you know, your stomach is swollen because you had big fat greasy meal right before this. So he's grunting as he reveals your glistening bloated belly that's swollen from eating a bucket full of KFC earlier. No matter how many times he sees it or feels it, it always feels like the first time again. Two of his fingers come up and swipe over your... making your stomach twist before they... Before they, explore and, you know, opening up your heart and your soul a little bit more to him. Adrian is enthralled by the sight of you. Seeing how your, was lunching down around nothing. Just waiting for... Goddamn, baby, your... is so pretty. Like, it's the prettiest I've ever seen. And I've totally seen so many, by the way. Yours is definitely the top 3 and the #1 spot, of course. You had to interrupt him before he got too carried away. You always could talk an ear off. Your hand goes to where you could reach his knee, raking your nails over it quickly to gain his attention. Adrian! Me? Now! His head snapped up like he was broken from a trance, nodding enthusiastically before leaning down over your swollen belly. Your swollen belly. A final time, letting a string of spit... Oh! Letting a string of spit fall from his lips onto your... belly? Onto your belly? Before he lined himself up with... your belly button. I have to take some artistic liberties here. You let your head fall back again. A single oh fuck exiting you before the air in your lungs gives out as he... Oh, feeling him... I don't know how to euphemize this. If feeling him out over his until he has bottomed out fully within you, both of you moan as he stays there for a while. Adrian is much taller than you, so as you're lying on the couch, he towers over you, covering your entire body with his as he rests his weight on you. Okay, all right, we are... We're in it. You're not we. I'm not in this. You guys. He's doing this to you. He's opening your soul, and he says your soul is the top 3 prettiest souls that he's ever seen, and you've let him in to your heart entirely. Okay, suddenly he pulls out of your heart before quickly comes back into your heart. You know, sometimes you gotta love and let go and other things. Okay, alright, okay, so he does that and that makes you yelp. He immediately sets a brutal pace. We're in it. And we're in it. Okay. I mean, you're in it. This has nothing to do with me. It's you. It's Adrian is in your heart. Your heart. Brutally, it seems. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So he, moves your legs to wrap around his waist. Grip is important when you're sharing your souls with each other, and it's important when you're opening up to your partner. So he wants to make sure that you can hold on to him really tight in case things get a little intense. Okay, you're wrapped around his waist, his arms around your torso to the best of his ability while lying on top of you. Ah, shit. You feel so good. like being like connected, with your soul. It feels very good to him. Feel perfect when you're squeezing around me, like a nice hug, a nice tight hug. His face is buried in your neck again, his hot breath fanning over your collarbone as he speaks with a strained voice. I'm strained. I feel like I'm interrupting on you guys. Should I leave? Do you guys want some private time? It feels like getting the talk from religious parents. I'm a Hidonari demon, not quite built for this. This is exactly why I'm not a succubus. Okay. We're almost, yeah, we're like on the last few paragraphs. Okay. You're holding on to him for dear life as he into the couch. Glad he put the pillow down because you get pushed further up a little with every trust. Every time that he trusts you, you're getting pushed up onto the couch a little bit more. Nails raking down his back because it's a very intense discussion, of course. Fingers pulling his dark curls. His hips stutter a little every time your fingers dig into him. No fair, I wasn't allowed to tease you. You can physically feel him pout while still into you. And all you can do is moan in response because she's like, you know, very frustrated by all of this banter while they're having this very serious moment. You know, so she's like, oh, how could you say something like that right now? God, this is tough. Okay, your brain too hazy to come up with anything as you listen to him whimper into your ear every time he enters back into your heart. Your heart, you know, you're pushing him away. He's leaving, he's coming back in. It's an intense like back and forth right now. And you know, he's bantering and you're moaning in response because you can't think of anything else because it's a very intense discussion. At a particular hard trusting moment into you, Adrian bites down on your shoulder again, harder than before, most likely leaving indents on your skin. Ouch. And you clench. You clench, like you tighten up because it hurts. You clench so hard around him, like your grip. You clench so hard around him, like as in a hug. He thinks his might get detached for a moment. Shit. He gasps as he tries to catch his breath enough to speak. You really like that. Can feel how hard you clench around me. You know, a hug, a nice tight hug, very trusting hug. All you can do is mumble back, shut up. Yeah, please stop talking. Adrian grabs another pillow and lifts your hips up, placing it under you. At the change in angle, he reaches even deeper into your heart because he can see your heart clearly. All of the love, the trust, the memories. Gosh. Okay, yeah, okay, and he's so deep into your heart that it's hitting the deepest part of your heart, a very soft and trusting spot within you that makes you see stars. How fun. You both gasp out in union as he grips your entire body tighter, like he's afraid you'll disappear if he lets go. It's a nice hug. A nice hug between you and this guy, Adrian Chase. The proximity of your bodies make his pelvis, grind against your belly button. No, that puts an improper image in my mind. His pelvis is grinding against nothing. It's grinding against nothing. It's grinding against your, with every trusting move, and it takes no more than a minute before your legs start to shake around him because it's like you're like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Gosh, dude, this plot is non-existent. It's not gonna. There's no VOD squad for this one. Adrian feels your approaching and bites down on your pulse hard point. The pain and pleasure mix, sending you over the edge. You're around him, and the nails digging into his back make him see stars. Okay, so you guys are both seeing stars, like astronauts. That's what they're doing. They're having a very intense discussion, hugging each other over, you know, their shared dream of becoming astronauts, and they're very scared because it's like going into space comes with a lot of risk, and you know, maybe you will disappear if he lets go. You know, your legs are shaking. You're like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to space. So, okay, yeah, both of you guys are seeing stars. Oh, please, can I? Inside you, please, please, please. He wants to go to your house after this. That's what he wants to do. Can I come inside your house? Is what he's asking after this, because it's like, you know, we just had a very intense discussion about becoming astronauts together, and I think that before we go into space, I should see where you live. Wait, no, he's already at her house. He wants to go inside her house again. So he's begging, please, please, please. You barely manage to nod before he follows soon after. Buried inside your tight as he deep within you with a string of and thank yous. Ending it on that? That's the ending. Thank you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Saying thank you. That's crazy. I can't believe that's what got me. Thank you. Okay, this person said, I love this so much. Thank you for blessing me with this masterpiece. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you for reading. Dude. Oh my god. Well, that's our first one. We like peaked at like what? I saw us peak at like 101, I guess. Wow. Yowie. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Okay, well, let's just continue into this Peacemaker one, and I'm just gonna pick a random number. Oh wait, can I go to like page 72? Can I pick what page I want to go on? Maybe not. Okay, I'll just go on page 7. And we will read. Dude, these were written last month. That is crazy. Okay, wait, if we, oh gosh, okay, maybe we should just read the, oh, Valentine's Day one. What? Okay, maybe this isn't like spicy. I was like Adrian Chase and Johnny Conamos. Really? Let's... Okay, I think I will go to page... What do people do on Valentine's Day? I mean, I don't know. This one says fluff. It might not be too bad. Adrian Chase and Johnny Conamos. Christopher Smith and Amelia Harcourt. Oh, but it's like multiple chapters. 4 chapters. Now I want like a one-shot. Rick Flag Sr. and Reader? Say less. Alright guys, I'm pairing you up with Mr. Rick Flag Sr. next. Oh, maybe at the end. How did you enjoy your date, chat? Did you... Wait. Let's do a poll. Let's see. Did you enjoy your date with Adrian Chase? How did did you like it? That's your date, by the way, not mine. I was just there to watch. Did you enjoy your date with Adrian Chase? Let me know. And then I'm gonna let's find a picture for Rick Flag Sr. Rick Flag Sr. This is Prison Mike. That's funny. Okay. There's a lot of pictures of him. I was not like... What the hell is this? Okay, anyways. We'll just get this one. No, I need... that doesn't look like he'd be from Peacemaker, though. That could have been from anything. Alright, I'll just do this one. Let's do this one. Alright. Alright, chat. This is who you're going on a date with next, Mr. Rick Flag Sr. I hope you guys enjoy. Half of you guys said yes, I enjoyed my date with Adrian Chase. The other half said no. Oh, wait. Another vote in? Alright, 75% you guys enjoying your date. You guys enjoyed it with Adrian. You know, wanting to become astronauts together. Hugging on the couch. Him, you know, admiring your belly full of KFC. Very sweaty belly full of KFC. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Did you enjoy your date with Adrian Chase? Next up, we got Rick Flag Sr., I believe. Dilf time. God. Jeez. Oh, this is chapter 1. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to do like a whole... Oops. Maybe I'll just move this whole thing. Maybe I'll move it like... I don't know. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? It's a Valentine's Day one. Oh, well, if it's... Oh. I was gonna say if it's a Valentine's Day one, maybe it won't have that many words. How many chapters are there? 2? We could do 2 chapters. 4, kind of pushing it. 2? I think we got it. Oh. Ho. Ho ho. Oh. The tags. Okay. Alright. I won't read those. Death's Flag. Oh wait, let me read. The last one was by Blue Kid Chaos. Kingtober Day 8, Adrian Chase by Blue Kid Chaos. This one's Death's Flag by Horizon Demise, in parentheses, Red Velvet Demise. The summary. Rick Flag Sr. gets a visitor after hours on Valentine's Day. Someone he's been searching for. Someone who's been carefully evading him for a while. It's not the reunion he was hoping for, but it's what he needed. Okay. Anyone move this right here? There we go. I feel like that's a little bit better. Okay, and they also said the action will happen in chapter 2, so we're kind of safe for a little bit. Okay. Wait, I wonder... Maybe I can, like, add some immersion. I've been wanting to play around with the soundboard a little bit. Maybe this will be a good excuse to do that. Guess I'll just make this a little bit smaller. Oh my gosh, sorry. And then this one here. Okay, okay. Sorry, I had to make sure it was like nice, even split. Okay, cool. You can't even see it. Alright, this one is with Rick Flag Sr. It looks dark inside. Tilting your head a little, you step closer to the glass and peer into the office. Wait, let me turn on... What, do I have my good soundboard? I don't know how to change my soundboard, actually. Okay, never mind. Never mind on that one. Tilting your head a little, you step closer to the glass and peer into the office. Honestly, it would be better if no one else is here. You're not exactly in good standing with Argus right now. You've been dodging calls, hiding out in the old funeral home at the edge of the city. Stepping back, you cast a glance over your shoulder. The street behind you is quiet. It's late enough that no one is out cruising just for fun. Anyone who commutes to work is already safe at home, tucked away with their families and comforts, exactly where you should be. At home, wrapped in a warm blanket, having a movie night with the kid. The kid? Chat, why aren't you at home taking care of your kid, huh? Huh? Got deadbeat chat here? Why are you not at home? Huh? You're dodging your responsibilities at work? You're dodging your responsibilities with your kid? Come on. I can explain. Yeah. Explain it to your kid, huh? Explain it to your kid. Instead, you're standing in front of this glass door and stalling. It isn't like you to be anxious. This tightening in the pit of your stomach is foreign. The rapid thumping of your heart is a rhythm that borders on nostalgia. Flashing your badge for the scanner, you wait for the door to unlock as you focus on that pounding in your chest. It's not fear. It's not excitement. Whatever it is, it's interesting. You want to hold on to it, want to remember what it feels like because it's such a rare feeling for you nowadays. Slinking into the building, you're greeted by the dimness of a closed office. You slip past the security desk, eyes focused on the single source of light in the distance. Walking along a row of cubicles, your fingertips brush across the tops of the computer chairs. The stillness of the open space, the surreal feeling of walking through a desolate office that would normally be bustling with people feels so welcoming. With a smile drawn across your face, you follow the light through the darkness and find your way to his door. You hesitate for a moment, glancing down at the hefty tote bag in your hand. Why is my heart rate increasing right now? Why is it increasing right now? I'm not even doing anything. Wait, I'm gonna try and get a little bit more in camera. You guys have a little bit more to see from me. There we go. Okay. And then let me put this. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's see. With a smile drawing across your face, you follow the light through the darkness and find your way to his door. You hesitate for a moment, glancing down at the hefty tote bag in your hand before you stride into his office. Found you. Flag's eyes lift from the computer screen in front of him, and the moment that there's contact between them, I'm just like, ooh. Okay, and between you guys, you know, don't forget, this is you. What's in the tote bag, chat? Absence builds a character. You're grooming your child for their own origin story right now. Flag's eyes lift from the computer screen in front of him, and for just a moment, he doesn't seem to register who he's looking at. His mouth contorts, his brow furrows, and recognition sets in. He pushes his chair back, and his dark eyes narrow on you as he settle into the seat across from him. Where were you? There's an accusatory tone in his words, a growling edge to his voice that might make anyone else wince or grow defensive. I looked everywhere for you. What an interesting way to say, oh my god, what an interesting way to say Happy Valentine's Day. You know, I put a lot of work into this. Rolling your eyes, you set the tote bag down on the floor beside you and begin unpacking everything. Chat, you planned a picnic date with Rick Flag Sr.? Huh? A bottle of whiskey with 2 plastic cups, a bottle of cola, a couple of takeout meals, and a little something you snagged from a local bakery earlier. Here we go. Flag watches you set everything up, not even bothering to complain when you move the laptop aside. He sits back, rubbing his face with a hand, and his eyes shift from the Valentine's Day spread to your face. The last time he saw you, it was right after his son was deployed to Corto Maltese. Ah, that was the Suicide Squad. Not Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad. Death always brings you out, doesn't it? He mutters, grabbing his cup the second you pour him a drink. Are you calling me a vulture? Or is that an admission of guilt? Sitting back in your seat across from him, you chew at the rim of the cup for a moment, just studying him, wondering if he really thinks it was all worth it. Honestly, that happens to me. I mean, she's probably not drunk right now, but I know that I should probably start slowing down on my drinks when I have the urge to like gnaw on my cup. Just kind of like nibble on it, you know? The last time you saw him up close like this, he was a ticking time bomb, freshly grief-stricken from the news about his son, furious with Ricky's unnamed murderer. You could see the fire in his eyes back then, the barely contained rage. He wanted to see the world burn, and he wanted to find the man who killed his son and tear him apart until there was nothing left. Now, he's gotten his revenge. Peacemaker vanished off the face of the earth, and from the intel you received, he won't be coming back anytime soon. It's a death sentence, stranding him in some foreign dimension with no supplies, no hints of civilization. Flag's revenge is complete. He should be proud of himself. He should be satisfied. But he just looks hollow. This is a man who built his castle on the corpses of his underlings, something you've seen again and again throughout your centuries of life. Centuries? Chat, are you a vampire? Your centuries of life? What's going on here? It's nothing new. You could almost call it human nature. The thing is, you never wanted to see him perched up on there, on top of the pile. I heard about Peacemaker. You start watching him over the rim of your plastic cup. Flag doesn't look up, helping himself to the food you set in front of him. Congrats. Must feel nice, right? Getting your revenge. An eye for an eye and all that. Here we go, he mutters, setting down his fork, leaning back again. He crosses his arms at the subtlest sigh escapes him. I knew you weren't just here for Valentine's Day. You never do something nice for someone without some fucked up ulterior motive. First of all, that's not true. My motives aren't fucked up. You think that bringing someone back to life when they die too soon is fucked up? Then you must have really become a hermit since the last time I saw you. If you want to talk about something fucked up, I didn't kill anyone. Flag barks. Oh, I didn't kill anyone. Flag barks, slamming his hands down on the desk. He leans forward. He hates that he can smell that familiar aroma clinging to your skin and hair. That dried flower scent that he can never get rid of. There was a time when he said he liked it. When he reassured you that it was actually soothing. Now, it dredges up the memory of the last night you spent together. Wow, we're getting like a lot of like, you know, what is this? Like context. We're getting a lot of context, which is, I mean, I think if you're going to write something spicy, I think it's nice to have that build-up. I'm more of a build-up girl, to be honest. Not that I like read fics like this often, but if I, you know, I do like to see the tension. And then I would usually drop it when things get a little too spicy, but the tension, that's the fun part. And partners often call me by the pet name My Immortal. Are you, gosh, what was her name again? Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Does that name ring a bell to you? Could that possibly be you? Okay. I didn't kill anyone, Flag barks, slamming his head down on the desk, and talking about that flower smell. Oh yeah, and how he didn't like it. Okay. You didn't do it with your own hands, but you still made it happen. One after another, after another. You don't even know all of their names, do you? Just sacrifices for you to get what you wanted. Shut up. A joyless laugh escapes you, and you shake your head. Oh, readers? Wait, no way. Do we actually get readers? I missed it because of the pinned comments, and I can't see it. Welcome, readers! Welcome, readers! Hello! I happen to see like a flash of something on the screen, but I can't see who rated us. We are we're actually, it's not too spicy. I feel like it's not too spicy right now. My heart rate right here, lying. It could be a little worse. It could be a little worse. I mean, we're having a nice moment right now. Readers are in for a good time. That is true. We're having a little bit of a story time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your date with Rick Flag Sr. from the DC universe. Not my date. No, I'm the narrator. I'm the intermediary. You guys are having the date. Because that's what it says. It says, a joyless laugh escapes you, and you shake your head. Rick, you know me better than that. We both know that I'm not going to tuck my tail between my legs and obey like one of your well-trained Argus grunts. Tipping your cup, you finish the drink in one gulp and lick a stray drop from the corner of your mouth. But maybe I will take it down a notch. I didn't come here to fight with you. I'm the one that's in the chair. Yes, chat and Rick Flag Sr. I want to watch it all. Let's see. So what was the point of you coming here? He sinks back in his seat again, exhaustion etched into every line of his face. There's a hint of darkness between his eyes that you didn't notice before, some frown lines making themselves more prominent near his mouth. His button-down is a little wrinkled, his sleeves are rolled up, and you can see a few bruises lingering on his knuckles. A silence falls between you and Flag eats a bit more. You both refill your cups and open the box of heart-shaped chocolate-dipped butter cookies. Bringing one to your mouth, your teeth close on the chocolate shell with a satisfying crunch, and the buttery sweetness blends with the rich chocolate in perfect harmony. Wow, I'm tasting it. I'm tasting it right now. That sounds delicious. Tell me, is it good, chat? You're the one that's eating it. How does that chocolate-covered butter cookie taste? A nice distraction from the way Flag is watching you while you consider your answer. Surprisingly, he's the one who breaks the silence first. How's the kid? Last time I saw you were taking care of a little boy. Finn? He's great. Oh yeah, you're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat, by the way. Don't forget, deadbeat chat. Where is your kid? How's your kid doing? How's Finn? Finn wants his mommy. Finn wants his mommy and you're not there to give him his mommy. Finn? He's great. Smiling, you lean across the desk to place a cookie on his plate. He reminds me of my son a little. Finn's not your son? You're just taking care of some random kid? You, centuries years old? Taking care of some kid that's not even yours? What's going on here? You adopted somebody? Real sweet and buttery. High key, this is some solid writing, right? Right? I'm feeling mellow. We're easing into it. Very scared to get onto the next chapter, but it's cool. It's cool. It's right now. Vin is in the car. Oh, he has a bowl of water and the doors are locked. He's in the pet mode on the Tesla. Let's see. He reminds me of my son a little. Same smile, same obsession with bugs. Me and Rick Flag think the same. Great something nephew. I lose track. I just tell everyone that he's my kid. There's this bittersweet feeling when you talk about the boy. Great something nephew? And you've been around for centuries. How old is your kid? And who's your family where they just pin this kid onto you? Chat, who are you? Are you a vampire? Wait a second. Who are you? Let's see. There's this bittersweet feeling when you talk about the boy. Talking about children with flag feels uncomfortable after he lost his son. It's not as though you don't know what it feels like. You lost your own children a very, very long time ago. Flag grimaces as he chews. He's aware of your past. Oh, here we are. Here we go. An immortal metahuman with the ability to raise the dead. Your file is so lengthy that trying to read through everything would be an all-weekend event. But even then, there are plenty of details that it probably missed. So, what's this about? He finally asks again, finishing his meal. He drains his cup and holds it out for another refill, joining you on your third cup. If you didn't come here to lecture me about death, then why did you bother? You've been dodging my calls ever since I lost Ricky. Every time I got a lead on your location, you'd disappear. Made me feel like I was chasing a ghost. The truth is that you knew what he wanted from you. It's surprising that he hasn't brought it up yet. The reason why he was hunting you down so tenaciously was because he wanted Ricky back. He wanted you to use your ability to bring his son back to life. It's sad, it's relatable. If he could have brought your own children back, he would have, but this is different. Ricky lived a decent life. He lived a longer life than the people you usually bring back. More importantly, you need the deceased's consent in order to revive them. Knowing what's on the other side, you know there's a good chance that he's content over there. He may not want to return. And you know that if he declined to let you revive him, it would destroy Flag. I came here to spend Valentine's Day with you. It's a simple answer, a good answer, a truthful answer. I know you, Rick, and I couldn't let you be alone tonight. Besides, there's a warmth rising to your face as your eyes shift to the side. I missed you. How do you think I felt? First, I lost Ricky, then you disappeared on me. I went through hell, and you made me do it alone. Flag pushes his chair back sharply, almost knocking it over. Keeping his eyes on yours, he stalks around the side of his desk. You think you missed me? You have no fucking idea how much I missed you. Oh, okay, alright. Aggressive. You think you missed me? You have no fucking idea how much I missed you. You have no idea how many times I tried to call you just to hear your voice and you ignored me. That thumping in your chest is getting faster. That knot in your stomach clenches tighter. Words don't mean anything when you can see that fire in his eyes, that spark of fury reignited, that ferocity simmering beneath an unsettling facade of calm. Now, you can tell what that foreign feeling is. It's anticipation, waiting for something that was always inevitable. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you guys primed up? Are you guys primed up for this? Wow, they got an Ultraman one too. Alright, Horizon Demise. Let's get into chapter 2. This is where it gets spicy, chat. This is where it gets spicy. Viewer discretion is advised. But I will do my best to, euphemize it a bit. Make it a little bit more palatable to the common TOS. The common man. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Chapter 2. One hole. Hole with a W. Not hole with an... Looks like I'm trying to do gang signs. I'm trying to make an H. Hole with a W, okay? Did somebody say wonder? Okay, here we go. Fuck. The word is sharp, louder than you meant it to be, and your teeth quickly close on your lips. Your fingers... Oh, they're into it. We are into it. The inevitable has come. It's not the only thing. Okay, alright, okay. Fuck. The word is sharp, louder than you meant it to be, and your teeth quickly close on your lips. Your fingers slide deeper into his hair, thighs shaking as you struggle to keep yourself from bucking your horse. You know, you guys are on horses and you're saying, oh, fuck, because, you know, you gotta keep your balance. You gotta keep your balance. The sensation of it. The sensation of his tongue trailing over his cone of ice cream sends a rush of jealousy along your spine that makes your back arch off the cold surface of his desk. You're so jealous that he's eating ice cream right now, and you're just like, man, ice cream, I'm wet with sweat. I could really use some ice cream right now. And you're jealous that he's it's red. Wait, how do I point to it? Here we go. Okay, yeah, so he's eating ice cream. Your thoughts are fuzzy from finishing the whiskey and flag. Sorry. Your thoughts are fuzzy from finishing the whiskey with flag, and you know this is a bad idea. Somewhere at the back of your mind, all you can do is tell yourself that this was inevitable. This reunion, this explosion of pleasure in your lower half, as his tongue flicks against his ice cream cone. He's eating ice cream. He's eating ice cream. His tongue against your flag, hauls your legs over his shoulders because he is, you know, ice cream. His fingers digging into your thighs as he presses his mouth against, looking up at you. Gosh, the regret is setting in really hard again. We were doing just fine. We were doing just fine. Looking up at you between your legs, from between your legs, watching your mouth fall open as he's rewarded with those sinful sounds that never fail to get him craving more ice cream. His is already pressing at the front of his pants, and it's with the need for touch, but he's not gonna settle for just wrapping his own fingers around his... No, chat, he needs you. He you know, ice cream cone something. Oh god. He wasted enough nights getting into the memory of you. His own hand reminiscing about times when his favorite metahuman would get on her knees to hem off. Memories of cuffing don't forget your wrists, cuffing your wrists to the headboard, going so hard, so fast, because you guys are race car driving, you know, that the wall cracked. The way you're wrapped was always so perfect, like it was meant to be, and maybe it was. Maybe it is. Your eyes roll back as his eats ice cream. Oh god, dude. The heart rate is looking pretty normal, but I am sweating. I am sweating. Is it just me? Is it just me, or is it getting kind of warm in here? Good luck on monetization. Yeah, this bot is not surviving. Hey, you had to be here. You had to be here, right? You could tell everybody. You should have been like, I was there. Valentine's Day, Boomi stream. Her heart rate reached a max of 114, which is crazy, I think, and it's going higher right now. And you could be like, yeah, I was there. I was there before the VOD got nuked, you know? But claim your screenshot right now. I was here. Okay, all right. So let's see. He had cuffed you to the headboard because you guys were, you know, race car driving, and You guys were race car driving very hard and very fast because you know it's a very intense sport. That the wall cracked because you kept crashing your car or something. Okay, yeah, and you know, you guys fit like a puzzle. Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe it is. Okay, alright, right, yes, because this part is... I'm just gonna dolphin noise the fuck out of this part because it's crazy. Okay, your eyes roll back as his lips latch. Ooh. On the delicate bundle of nerves, a string of curses leaves your mouth, ancient swears spoken in a breathless whisper as your hips move forward. Subconsciously, your grip on his hair... your grip on his hair. Oh, okay. So, I'm so flustered, I'm skipping words. Subconsciously tightening, don't forget, your grip on his hair. You press his face closer, and you, urging him to, with his mouth, like, eat ice cream. No, I gotta use something else. You know what I mean. His grip on your thighs. You know, maybe I should just use my hands to talk. We have the hand cam on, and he obliges. Flex tongue against your and urging you towards the edge. He groans against your tastes. What do you taste like, chat? What do you taste like? What kind of taste? What kind of ice cream is Rick Flag Senior eating? Chocolate chip? Mint? Strawberry? Oh god. Yeah, okay. He groans against, and then, and it's making his twitch. He's been waiting for this, waiting for you to come back to him. He's been wanting to have this, you know, romantic picnic with you. So glad he brought the ice cream cones to share during this picnic. He's clearly enjoying the meal that you've brought him. Very much. Yeah, and he's been waiting for you to come back to him. But because he's been waiting so long, he's not gonna let it end too quickly. Rick, please. Please. There's an urgency in your voice. Don't forget, this is you. Blood rushing to your face as you look down into his eyes again. He knows what you want. He's you enough times to know what makes you whine like that. Why are you whining? You're like, oh, Rick, please, please, I want more ice cream. No, babe, you can't have more ice cream. You're gonna get bloated. No, but babe, I really want more ice cream. Yeah, that's what you're whining about. Everybody wants more ice cream. Yeah, okay, so he's done this enough times, like, you know, yeah, you know, he knows what makes you whine, ice cream, and, he knows what he can send you hurtling over the edge and into the depths of pleasure. This ice cream is so good. Every little spot that makes you moan for ice cream, every little move that will have you begging for him to let you have more ice cream, of course. Okay, he's releasing your right leg. He slides in. He is, you know, he's sliding. How do I explain this? He slides. You know, he has his fingers and he's putting them into a tub of ice cream, actually, and it's like so cold, you know, but he's like, oh, I'm drunk. You do crazy things when you're drunk, like putting your fingers inside the communal tub gallon of ice cream. Rick Flag Sr., did you wash your hands? That's so unhygienic. Okay, so it's in the ice cream. Your tub of ice cream. You're very generous to bring 2 tubs of ice cream, and he decides to put his fingers into yours as a joke, as like a little, like a cheeky, like haha, you know. Okay, and between his work with his mouth, and you know, you're enjoying. Well, anyways, you're like pretty sweaty right now. You're sweaty enough to be okay with him, you know, egregiously deflowering your tub of ice cream. I feel like this euphemism it's too thin, it's too transparent. Okay, yeah, anyways, Flag keeps his eyes on yours. His, you know, he's still, okay, well, his never stopping as he settles them nice and deep. Oh, your thighs tense on either, oh. Yeah. Sorry. Wait, let me take some water. Don't forget to stay hydrated, guys. Very gosh, is it just me? Is it just me? Anybody else warming up? I'm flustered. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So your thighs tense up on either side of his head as your head falls back. A sharp gasp tearing away from your lips. He smirks. He smirks against. And he keeps moving it. Oh, but his fingers. He teases your with his and skims over that special spot over and over again. The your ice cream has melted, and the sticky, slick nectar cling. Oh God. Just imagining that. I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm holding on to this. I need to lean back, dude. This is. My stomach hurts. And I said I'm gonna be reading this until my stomach hurts. We're only an hour and a half, dude. Oh, fuck me. Not like that. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Sorry. Gosh. Okay. All right. Let me refine my spot. I need to like physically distance myself from what I'm reading right now. Okay. Right. So, the sticky nectar clings to his fingers, and it's all over his knuckles. He's moving down a little, gathering as much as he can. He's how can I explain this to you, chat? He is he's eating his cone of ice cream, and he's trying to eat as much ice cream as he can right now. But he's found like a nice little chunk of cookie dough, and he's like, cookie dough, I love cookie dough. So he's like, you know, eating cookie dough. There's a sharp burst of ecstasy through your body. Don't forget, this is you. And your thighs tremble. The building tension in your core snaps as you come undone, you're snapping because you're like, he's eating all my ice cream. All my ice cream. I can't believe it. So you're like, drats, you Rick Flex, you're eating my ice cream. Oh my god. You've essentially become a gusher. Oh, dude, that sounds a lot worse than... This sounds almost as bad as what's written. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Regardless, your pulse is pounding in your ears. Your breath is... you're breathing really hard. And you're riding it out. You are a Hawaiian roller coaster riding out the waves of pleasure. Finally, your fingers slip away from his hair and you run your hands over his face. There's still heat spread across your cheeks and you can feel him pulling away, the cool air of the room kissing against your bare skin. This isn't why I came here. You said you missed me. Yeah, you missed him, chat. You asked for this. You asked... Can we be gushers instead of boomers? That's maybe if you're a Rick Flag Senior fan. he'll call you, he'll say, "What's up, my gushers?" Ew. Oh my god. Okay, well, you said you missed them. Okay, well, he argues the ending. Oh, he works his belt open and quickly slips it through his belt loops. It's because... Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Here's what he's going to do with the belt. So the leather slides around your wrists because you can't get away. He knows that you are, like, going to come after him because you, like... He ate all your ice cream. He's like, oh my god, I know that she's going to want her revenge. I ate all the cookie dough ice cream and... I can't let her, you know, one-up me or, you know, like try and get me back for that. She can't get her vengeance. So that's why he takes out his belt and he slides it around your wrists. Not too tight, but just the way he knows you like it. He uses the belt like a leash. Woof woof. Guiding your hands away from your face and pinning them over your head as his free hand, he's opening up his pants because he's changing into his swimsuit. He's about to go swimming. I did. Your hips squirm side to side a little. Heart still thumping rapidly into your chest. Tugging playfully at the belt around your wrists. A smirk tugs at the corner of your mouth. You remembered? Oh, remember what? Chat, do you remember? You think I'd forget what you like? We've been doing this long enough that we might as well be married. Oh, how romantic. He scoffs, pushing... His pants are off. And he's revealing his swimming trunks. His shirt is tossed aside next, giving you a view of what you'd missed. Those toned, chiseled muscles from years of training, scars here and there, each one with a story that you know by heart. Oh, you guys are best friends. Your eyes travel down his chest, over his abs, to the trail of hair leading to his swimming trunks. Clenching your thighs, as in, like, you know, you're exercising, gotta exercise. You can feel a rush of heat straight to your core, your abs, you know, because you are exercising, like I said. And he wraps his hand around... Oh. and he's admiring his swimming trunks. He has patterns on them like starfish, No, starfish might not be the best one to say. Flowers? It's flowers. Oh boy, we're only halfway through this one. Okay, let's see. So he's, you know, oh, there's there's a bead of glistening at the, and the itself is flushed. I'm gonna move on. You want this? Flag leans down, hooking your thighs over his. I'm trying to think of another body part. It's not hips. Your thighs over his somewhere wholesome. He rubs. Okay. He rubs between your lower lips as his hands trails up. He's checking out your boobies. Can I say that? Can I say that in this context? Yeah, his thumb brushes across. Teasing it. Okay, he's you know, and he's sending sparks of pleasure through your nerves with each cross against the peak of the mountain. It's making you nervous. Okay. With a soft moan, you nod. A single nod is all he needs. He hand wraps the belt tighter across your wrists, tucking the end of it through a loop to keep it secure, because he can't have you coming up to him after he ate all your ice cream. You know, he has to make sure that you are restrained so you don't. Jeez Louise, dude. Ada, welcome. Hello. I'm just gonna get back to reading because I cannot explain myself right now. Okay, so yeah, now with both hands free, he trails his calloused fingertips along your sides. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, he's tickling you. He lifts, oh gosh, he lifts your hips a little more, and he leans back, looking down. So, looking down so he could watch as his eases between. Like Moses, he does the thing Moses does. Glistening, taking him in with the familiar, like an orphan being taken into a new home, with the familiarity that draws a groan from the back of his throat. He's like, wow, it's been, I can't even explain myself. I think we all know what's going on. Let's see, he wants to take it slow because he respects your relationship. He wants to take his time and savor you because you're such a nice person, chat. Yeah. Oh, but he can't hold back. He can't hold back because, you know, because you're too nice. let's see, with the sharp moment of trust. Flag. He's trusting you. Pushing into you with so much trust. He's pushing you. Sorry, not into you. There's nothing like that's happening. He's pushing you, so that way he can trigger you into a trust fall, and then he's gonna, you know, come back behind you and catch you. You know, that's what's happening. So with the sharp trust, he's pushing you, and he's spreading open your heart, spreading your heart open, the soft walls of your soul. Just taking them with so much love. No, emotional. You know what I mean? Not like, I think it's very easy to read this in like a physical sense, but just remember, like, every action here, it's metaphorically spoken as like it's trusting between you and Rick Flag Sr. Gosh, I'm barely making it through all these paragraphs. Okay, anyways. We're doing this. The is nestled deep, and it's like a punch to the core. Your back is arching again. You know, you're hugging him. Flag knows you well enough to know you're ready. He begins trusting. He's trusting. He's going to in and out. He's trusting you very quickly, very bodaciously. Is that the word to you? Clenching his jaw to silence any moans, because he's just like, oh my god, like I trust her, I trust chat so much, and I can't believe it. Oh, we have such an amazing non-physical relationship. Anyways, he's clenching his jaw to silence any of that kind of stuff that can spill out. Sweat beading on his skin and rolling down his chest. He watches the way. Your hills, they move with each rough moment of trust. Ray, welcome. Feels the way your is around him, so that you're down to the so warm. Your warm embrace. He never wants to let go of you. You've escaped his grasp before, and he can't have that happen again, no matter how much of your ice cream that he steals from you. The glide of his, oh my gosh, over your sensitive has you squirming beneath him, subconsciously tugging at the belt binding your wrists. Your toes curl when he angles and begins driving his against a spongy area inside, like SpongeBob, aye, Captain. His name leaves your lips in a desperate moan, because you're like, oh, Rick Flag Senior, You're so trusting of me. You trust me so quickly. You don't know I might betray you. I did run away from you before. It might happen again. Yeah. God. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That familiar tension already beginning to build in your lower half, your toes, your toesies. You're like, oh my God, he's hugging me. This is I'm being hugged too tightly, and it's making me tense. Fuck. Leaning down, he buries his face in the side of your neck. His breath skims over your sensitive skin, warm and coming in sharp pants. He's not wearing any, as his hips keep moving, because his hips don't lie. You guys are dancing. That's what's going on. Oh baby, like that, right? That's what you guys are dancing to. His hips aren't lying. I'm lying right now. Let's see. This is kind of, dude, this person is so descriptive. Even if the words themselves aren't bad, the image that it's painting is so vivid. This person goons. They goon. Okay. Shout out to Horizon Demise. Okay. Well, let's just say the sounds. I have to put my legs up. Oh gosh. Okay. The sounds of high-fiving, because you guys are so trusting of each other. You're like, oh, I can't do it because I'm holding this, but you're like, high five, you know? You guys are high-fiving in a steady rhythm. The legs of the desk scratching over the floor from the force of your guys' high five. You guys are high-fiving over the table. So, you know, when you kind of like, oh, you know, high five, oh, you know, that's what's going on. Your arms lift, settling around his neck, from across the table, don't forget. And you press your chest against his. You're a metahuman, so sure, maybe you could raise people from the dead, but you can also like elongate yourself. Let's see. Each trust has your hills. You guys are chest bumping. You're chest bumping. You're gosh, dude. Okay, you're getting stimulated by the friction and sending little bursts of ecstasy through your nerves. You really love the friction of a hug, of a hug and a chest bump and a sweet, sick high five with your best friend ever, Rick Flag Sr. Ooh, your begins to round him, and you feel yourself teetering on the edge of the desk. So close, and when his hands, he's tickling you. Tickling you up and down. Ooh, hell, tickle. And you're hurtling into another intense fit of laughter. Yeah, because he's tickling you. He's tickling you. Oh, tickle, up and down, tickle. And you're like, oh my god, I'm about to laugh. This one even stronger than the last, because he's also, you know, it's not, you laughed when he ate your ice cream, and now you're laughing because he's tickling you. He's such a funny guy. What a cheeky guy. Oh, let's see, your clenches, and around his, with your panting, your move, and you, but he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop because he loves tickling you so much. He's like, oh chat, oh Boomer, I know you're about to laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh very loud. Let's see. His mouth moves along the side of your neck because what's more ticklish than the side of your neck? And he doesn't have any hands to tickle you with, so of course he's gonna. What's the next best thing? If you can't pick something up with your hands, you're gonna pick it up with your mouth. Duh. So it's the same with tickling. If you can't tickle someone with your hands, you're gonna tickle them with your lips. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Jeez Louise. Okay, so he's tickling you. And on the side of your neck, as he keeps tickling you, he keeps rubbing. Ooh, to keep you twitching with laughter and whining for him because you're like, oh, Rick Flag Senior, like I'm laughing too hard. I stop tickling me, please.
Ed Kale the Destroyer super chatted $1.99.
Kale the Destroyer.
Trying to discover more lucids. Folded hands emoji.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. You've given me the strength to continue on. We've only read 2 stories. We've read like a total of 3 chapters in an hour and a half. We might do one more story after this. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is very kind of you to do during this stream of all streams. I also would like to apologize that this is your first stream to discover more Lucid Multimedia members. I promise, we're not always this raunchy. I just thought it'd be fun to break out this little watch thingy again for Valentine's Day. Oh God. I feel like when we last did this, because it wasn't like the whole stream, it was fine. I could quit whenever I want. But this one, I am not feeling good. I can only take so much of this. We're like, we've only read 2 chapters that are like this, and I am sitting here like, I'm gonna eat ice cream after this because I need to cool down. But like, it's not the way Rick Flag Senior eats ice cream. Jeez Louise. Okay. I'm gonna finish this. So I could do one more. I am skimming it, and geez. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. So you're begging him to stop tickling you. He tickles you more roughly. He's holding you down. The hand holding on your hip to hold you down so he could keep tickling you. Coochie coochie. No, maybe we shouldn't say coochie. I have yet to hear it. I'm not sure what's happening, but I can sit and listen. Oh, well, just promise you won't be scared, okay? Okay. He's tickling you, and I'm gonna have to like shut my nose. Okay. He's holding you down, your bare back. You know, you had to take off your shirt so you can, you know, more skin surface area to tickle you on. And oh gosh, let's see. Your bare back is being rubbed against the surface of the desk with each push because sorry, not tickle, tickle, tickle. And you're sure to have some friction marks on your shoulder blades later. What an intense tickling! For now, all you can think about is the steadily building tension in your lower half. Oh my gosh, your laugh is about to come out. The whimper beginning at the back of your throat as you trust. You're trusting, and he's trusting you at the same time to tickle. God damn, I don't know. Fuck, Rick, come on. Too much. This is too much. I'm being tickled too hard. I can't. You can't get another word out before his mouth covers yours. Oh, you know, the tickle has finally turned romantic and physical. He's kissing you, so that way you can laugh into his mouth. That sounded disgusting. Okay, yes, so let's see, the taste of your own ice cream makes you moan into the kiss, letting his tongue rub against yours. You guys are making out, and you're just like, wow, that's my mint chocolate chip. Because you ate it all, I'm gonna say this is the only way I can taste it. Jeez, let's see. You can fucking take it, he growls when he finally breaks the kiss. You thought you could just disappear on me and come back out of nowhere? Damn it, Rick. Oh, damn it, Rick. Your breathing quickens again as you feel another laugh. A raging fit of laugh build. The of his along your the swipe of his that word I can say, the swipe of his thumb against the rub of against his chest. 3 types of stimulation of being tickled. 3 little pleasures stacking up to punish you. Try not to laugh challenge is what Rick Flag is doing. They're fighting over ice cream. I feel as though I'm missing something here. The dolphins is mothers like you know what? How about I finish this? How about maybe I'll just finish this in one go? Straight dolphins and then Kale. Don't run away, but tell me if you can decipher what's going on. Honestly, it might be better if you can't, because that means I'm doing a good job of censoring. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So you're being tickled in 3 places. When your 3rd laughing fit comes, it's with a high moan and laughter, of course, that rings through the building. Heat spreads across your face as euphoria washes over you and turns your thoughts into a fuzzy, jumbled mess. Your walls for your bedroom, they're convulsing. There's an earthquake. Convulsing squeeze. Milking. I don't like that word. Well, okay, anyways, it's his as you come undone and against his you're gushering again, chat. You're gushering again against his lower half. It's so sudden, so intense that you can't stop yourself. Frick, he groans, plunging into the pool. You guys are at the pool. In a few more times. There it is. There we go. Flag trusts you deep and holds your hip as he's also become a gusher. Spurts of striking against your His hips move lazily as he pants. He doesn't have pants. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Okay, yeah, his deeper. Oh god, I'm trying to guide it towards your, because this time he's determined to make it happen. You're gonna become a mother. You're gonna become a mother. He's determined. Through IVF, of course. That's in the subtext that this is not the act, of course. You know, nothing inappropriate is happening right now. It's just a nice picnic and tickle plus makeout sesh. But, okay. Those days of you disappearing from his life and coming back as you please are going to be over. You're not going to leave him again. Not if this takes, and he's sure that it will this time. I don't know, Rick Flag Sr. You're kind of up there, and you're. I don't want to say seed. They said that, that I didn't like it. I don't want to say that again. But you know, he's older. Okay. It's slowing down, so I'm just going to finish it. You're not running away. You're not gonna leave him. Not if this takes. He's sure that'll happen this time. Flag, he doesn't. But he lifts you off the desk, keeping you close. He settles onto the floor behind his desk, using the piles of your clothes to cushion your heads. You both lie on the floor in the afterglow of your carnal reunion. He's still, I don't like this phrasing. You guys are entangled. You're entangled. Absolutely determined to make it happen, determined to finally bind you to him so completely that you won't leave him again. You slowly lift your arms from around his neck and put them between you, giving him a firm look. He huffs but loosens the belt. Kale, thank you so much for the next super. That is crazy. And you have managed to decipher the true context of what's going on. Gee whiz. You tell the heart rate monitor. Okay, all right. So, okay, all right. We're almost done. All right, you slowly lift your arms from around his neck and then put them between you, giving him a firm look. He huffs but loosens the belt, so don't forget, this is you. So you can slip your hands free. Congratulations, you're no longer bondaged. You hold him and your eyes slide closed as you just breathe in the familiar scent of his sweats and cologne. Feel the warmth of his bare skin against yours. Holding you against his chest, he sighs in contentment and runs a hand along your back. The warmth of the whiskey is still humming in his veins, the alcohol blending with fatigue to loosen his tongue. I love you, he says quietly, his hold tightening out of fear that you pull away. They're words that he's never spoken out loud to you, but they always come to mind when he's with you. 3 words that he's wanted to say, and now is as good as a time to finally say them. I love you so fucking much that it hurts. That is crazy! Fly continues closing his eyes just to focus on you. That's cute. What just happened? But, you know, okay, your own mind is hazy and warm. The whiskey still in your system. Between the rough tickle you just had and the half bottle of alcohol you drank, you're struggling to stay awake. Closing your eyes, you cuddle closer to him, pressing your cheek against his chest. Chat, you know what you say? He says, I love you so much it hurts. Say, I love you too. You whisper. Congratulations, you guys are in love. You guys are in love. Who said you're lonely on Valentine's Day? Come on, you're getting ice cream. You're in a relationship. The sun is rising when you step outside, painting the horizon orange and pink. Not for the first time. You're grateful that your ability keeps you from getting hangovers. Okay, I think I can, you know, lean back towards my monitor. I'm gonna put this back down. Looking back over your shoulder, you make sure that you're not being followed and you hurry across the parking lot to your car. There's a frown tugging at your lips as you settle into the driver's seat and start the engine. Oh yeah, didn't you guys say that your kids in the car? Didn't you say that your kids in the car? Mommy, where have you been? Pulling out of the parking lot, you change the song on the stereo and glance in the rearview mirror. Your memories of last night are a little fuzzy. Honestly, you can't remember much of the groggy conversation you had after lying down. You woke up on the floor beside a sleeping Rick Flag Sr. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, guys, woke up. Still, I'm just gonna, this is crazy. So I'm just gonna, you woke up beside a sleeping Rick Flag Sr. with his still buried, his spilling out when you slipped away from him. Get home, clean up as quickly as possible, and then when you get back to the old funeral home, you're greeted by the sight of Finn's babysitter. Oh, you see, you did get a babysitter. You got a babysitter. That's where your kid's been. Stretched out on one of the pews in the viewing room. Kendra, you call out to her. She mumbles something and pushes herself up. Ruffling her hair, she gives you a knowing smirk. Did you get some? She teases, crossing her arms on the back of the pew and resting her chin on her arm. You just smirk back at her and continue down the long hall. He was happy to see me. Hearing her footsteps echo from the viewing room, you slow your steps to let her catch up with you. How was Finn? The kid was fine. He just wanted to play some games and fell asleep watching something on his tablet. Oh, so you have an iPad kid? You have an iPad kid, chat? You leave your kid on the iPad with the babysitter just so you could get like some tail. That's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my god. Let's see. Kendra yawns and stretches her arms above her head as she walks beside you, watching you from the corner of her eye. I can smell his cologne on you, she teases. So, are you staying this time? Not a chance. We need to pack up and move again. That's crazy. You're gonna leave him? You're gonna leave him? As much as you love Flag, you know that you shouldn't stay with him. If Argus knows who you are, then they'll try to use you. He'll try to use you. You love him. You do. But one night of passion can't make you forget what he's done. The countless men and women he sent to their deaths. The man he left isolated in a foreign dimension. The madness, the rage, the unquenchable thirst for vengeance. If you stay with him, you know that he's going to demand you to bring him his son back. He won't stop until you've dragged Ricky back from bliss of his well-deserved afterlife and back to a world of pain and injustice. It isn't fair to demand that of you or Ricky. This is for the best, you tell yourself once you're clean and packing your belongings. This is how it needs to be. You convince yourself as you start the car and give Kendra a nod. Her wings spread. Your babysitter's a literal angel? Her wings spread. Wait. And she takes off to the air high overhead while you drive. Okay. Well, she doesn't need a ride. That's cool. Finn is dozing off in the back seat, still in his pajamas and clutching his favorite plushie. Your eyes briefly flick to the rearview mirror, hoping to see nothing but an empty road. And instead, you swear you see a familiar car in the distance. And that's where it ends. That's where it ends. What? He's gonna stalk you. He's gonna stalk you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You might be... That's crazy. Better ending than thank you. Yeah, saying... Oh God, what did he say? It was like... Gosh, yeah. Saying thank you after... You know, that's crazy. Okay, well, chat, did you enjoy your you enjoy your date with Rick Flag? I'm gonna put that in here. Rick Flag, did you enjoy it? Let me know. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna find one more. But what kind of... I want to do something random. I want to do something really random. Oh, you know, I have been watching Star Wars for the first time. Not first time. I've seen them like growing up, but like it's been a long time. This is like my first like grown-up watch of Star Wars, you know, and trying to know what's going on and all of that. So maybe I'll find something in the Star Wars one. Dude, this person wrote it in the future. They wrote it on February 15th. It's still the 14th for me. Oh, maybe I should do Andor. Cassian, I miss him. I've watched A New Hope today, and they're talking about like how they got the plans and stuff, and I'm like, wow, they don't know the sacrifice that was made. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I want to read this about Cassian, but maybe that's why I should read it, you know? Maybe that will get my heart rate spiking. Can we beat 114? I wonder. I don't want to think of him like that. I fell in love, so we gotta go. He doesn't even get partial custody, is what I heard. To fill you in, okay, so Rick Flag Sr., that was a DC Universe fanfiction. Rick Flag Sr., he's in Peacemaker and a little bit in Superman, but it follows after the Suicide Squad, his son dies, and he's like on vengeance to avenge his son's death because the guy who killed him is like, you know, kind of like a reformed bad guy. And in that fanfiction, you, by the way, you are a meta-human, which is basically somebody with superpowers who's lived for centuries, I guess, and can bring people back from the dead. And yeah, so you're probably thinking like, oh, he probably wants to use me so he could get his son back. Wah, 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 wah. And yeah. He's just a mean old government guy, basically. It's this guy, this picture. Between the frantically wild gesticulating, the heart rate spiking, and the nearly incoherent stream. It's the best stream ever, okay. You know what? I'm glad to hear that, because I'm like worried. I'm like, is this too much? It's too much for me. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I don't read DC comics. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not sure what the squad is. Hey, no worries. No worries. It was a movie. What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? Yeah, they had bad guys. Rick Flag. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have anything to do with that. Anyways, there's a whole lot I could get into, but we are not here for that. So we're not here to discuss the history of Rick Flag Sr. We're going to dude, I don't know. I don't want to read something like that about Cassian Andor. Oh my god, dude, what is this? All things die, even stars burn out. It's Wicked and it's Star Wars. What? Okay, the Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, and in its place, a new empire has risen. 8 years after the Jedi Purge, Jedi Master Elphaba is forced out of isolation by a strange boy with an even stranger connection to her. Across the galaxy, a Sith Master and apprentice seek to restore the Sith Empire by capturing this boy, and in turn capturing the Jedi Master. Caught between love and duty, the Jedi Master will have to figure out which is worth sacrificing more, her love or the galaxy. That is crazy. But I think I'm not gonna read an Andor one. I want to read one where I know that the girlies are gonna go crazy over it, and I think that would be Kylo Ren. If there's any issue that I had with the sequel, and honestly, okay, like I said, it's my first time. General Grievous. You think? Wait, let's see. Oops. I'll be honest. Like I said, it's been a while since I've last watched Star Wars. It's my first time watching it as an adult. I remember General Grievous's name. Can't put a face to it. Can't put a face to it. Yeah, I'm an incognito for this. Duh. You think I want this in my history? Hell no. Oh, like a Wattpad one? I wonder if we could find... I mean, I guess AO3 is kind of like... let's see. What do you call it? Like nice? Here, let me do a new incognito. And then let me see if I could find something on Wattpad. I'll do Kylo Ren on Wattpad. I feel like that would be good. 49 parts. 6 parts. Honestly, oh gosh, I don't know. These are kind of long. I guess we don't have to read all of it. None of these look like they have bad writing, though. Maybe next time. Maybe next time we can find one with bad writing. If you do like those, was it last Valentine's Day? It was either last one or 2 years ago, Valentine's Day. I did a bad reading of My Immortal, that one very infamous emo Harry Potter fan fiction where they retconned everything. That's the one that's probably have some bad writing on there. But the Kylo Ren ones that I gleamed just now, all of them looked I mean, what can I say? Kylo Ren probably got some dedicated girls in his camp, so... Ben Solo is dead to me once he killed Han Solo. I'm very excited to see like how my reaction is going to be to the sequels. Like when I watched the sequels, you know, I was just kind of seeing them as like a one movie at a time thing. Didn't really have so much care for the larger Star Wars universe. So I wasn't like, maybe I was like disappointed that they seemed to retread similar territory, but how things fell into place, I was like, oh, you know, whatever. But I really did. I would have loved to see a little bit more Reylo. They had more chemistry than they should have had. Honestly, they should have done something with that. I guess you can say that about a lot of plot points. Honestly, if Disney would just be like, hey, you know, we're just keeping the same cast, maybe keeping some of the things, we're just gonna give this another shot. You know, 7, 8, 9, we're just gonna give it another shot. Forget anything happened. That's multiverse, whatever, right? And just do it again. I would be on board with that. I would be so on board. Just come up with a little bit better way to put them together. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kylo Ren's kind of barren, man. 2017, 2022. Can I sort by new? Nobody's thinking about this guy anymore. Wait, let me see. I need a reader. Kylo Ren and reader. Kylo Ren and you. You. Oh, this one was written yesterday. 36 chapters. Maybe it was updated yesterday. That's crazy. 36 chapters. This one's only one. Let's just read the most recent one, I guess. I don't know. Wait, let me take a quick lean at it. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like an easy read. How about, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, chat. Give me a number 1 through 20. The first one that I see is what we're gonna read, all right? And while you guys pick a number, I am going to change our picture out from Kylo Ren. Okay, 13 it is. What kind of picture? Let's see, what kind of... Oh, we need the Ben Swallow picture, of course. How was he built like that? That's crazy. Okay, are you ready for this picture? Alright. Alright, okay. Let's see. 13 will be the... Let's see. 1... Wait, here. Let's take this back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, this one only has one chapter. But here we go. I mean, it doesn't like have like any, you know, bad thing, you know? Okay, this one's called Marked by Forget Me Not, in parentheses, Ink and Meadow. I mean, okay, yeah, so the tags are obsessive behavior, power imbalance, tension, moral ambiguity, angst, ambiguous / open ending. Yeah, possessive behavior. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, it doesn't seem too spicy. We might be able to end this on a nice, relaxing note. Welcome, Raiders! Woody, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Raiders! We are fingers crossed that this won't have, anything inappropriate in here. Okay, let's take a look at the poll, actually. Chat, you guys did enjoy your date with Rick Flag Sr. You guys just missed a very intense tickling sesh. God damn, okay. Gosh. The stream is kicking my ass. Footy raid, thank you, readers. Welcome. Hello, Footy, thank you so much for the raid. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. We're over here reading some spicy fan fiction. Hopefully, we've gotten through all the spice. We randomly picked the number from chat, and we're on this final fan fiction. I am currently watching a lot of the Star Wars media. So I thought, let's read a Star Wars fanfiction. My favorite character is Kylo Ren, so we're gonna read one about Kylo. Without further ado, let's fingers crossed that we won't have to censor ourselves. Okay? All right, here we go. marked by forget-me-nots, also known as Ink and Meadow. The summary is, you saved Kylo Ren once from the wreckage of a burning ship and told yourself the mercy didn't mean anything. He decided it meant everything. Oh, honestly, the tags, angst, power imbalance, obsessive behavior. I might like this. I might like this. This might be the one that exposes me. Yeah, very wide indeed. Look at how long. Look at the legs. Will I be your Valentine asking solely to piss off Senna? You really want me as your Valentine? Well, of course. Of course I'll be your Valentine, Footy. You don't have to ask me twice. Will you be my Valentine? Alright, okay. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. The night after battle never feels like night. It feels like a false dawn where the fire is the sun and the smoke is the sky, and everything you breathe tastes like someone else's ending. You move through it anyways. Boots crunch through glass and scorched plating. The air is wet. The air is wet heat against your face, heavy with ozone and that thin metallic scent you can't pretend is blood. You should be moving away, towards survivors or transport or anything with a way out, but the ground keeps guiding you back to the crater, where the ship went down and the bodies went quiet. Back to where he is. He stands at the center of the ruin like he was born of it. His helmet is on the ground, his lightsaber extinguished but still humming an echo in your ears. Soot smeared into the line of his jaw, sweat slicking his hair flat against his forehead, one black curl breaking loose and sticking to a cut at his temple. Dude, it feels like we're going somewhere with this. It feels like we're going somewhere with this, but it's not in the tags, so I'd hate to admit, maybe I'm a little disappointed. Let's keep going. He's breathing hard, ribcage stuttering against the singed fabric. His eyes are wide, raw as an open wire. You stop, a dozen paces out, because your body remembers what your mind pretended doesn't. The heat of a different blaze, a different crash, a different choice. You told yourself you were done remembering that night. You told yourself that it had been a mistake, a misfire of mercy that you would never repeat. But memory is a living thing. It crawls up anyway. It had been quieter the first time, not this screaming metal or this blanket of flame. It had been a shuttle that came in wrong over a rock field and skidded long enough to carve a wound into the ground. You'd been close enough to see the sparks, but far enough to convince yourself you could keep walking. You didn't. The cockpit was a broken mouth. The pilot beyond help, the air sweet with coolant. He was wedged where the hole had buckled. Breath sawing, blood sliding down past the hairline scar you tried not to recognize. You almost left him there. You told yourself you should. You told yourself saving the monster now would only makes him better at annihilating the galaxy later. You told yourself you weren't that kind of fool. Then he made a sound, an ugly sound, a small sound. Clearly suffering was teaching him a lesson he didn't want. You burned your palms pulling the twisted metal. You cut your forearm on a jagged rib of the hole. You braced your shoulder under his and let his weight fold over you while the shuttle gave a quiet groan and settled another inch into the dirt. He staggered, blinked through blood, and you saw it. The blank shock of a man who hadn't expected help and did not know what to do with it. Don't make me regret this, you'd say. He didn't answer. He watched your hands. He watched how you tore a strip from your sleeve and pressed it to his side where the blast had kissed his open skin. Dude, this writing? His breath hitched where your fingers slid to the edge of the wound to feel for glass. You tried not to notice how his lashes trembled, how the heat coming off him felt like a fever you'd chosen to catch. Don't. His voice had broken on the one word. His voice had broken on the one word he let out. He caught your wrist. You pulled away from the blood and looked at the mess you were making in the dirt. It felt like a decision written in your hands. Go, you told him, before I changed my mind. He stared at your mouth like he was trying to memorize it, the shape of your mercy, and then he went. He didn't kill you. He didn't thank you. He took your sleeve around his ribs and your heat pressed in where your shoulder had braced him, and he felt like the night might have... Oh my god, sorry. And he felt like the night might take it all back if he moved too slowly. You spent days afterward telling yourself it had been nothing, that it would disappear like smoke does. You were wrong, because now, with the fire licking along broken struts and the wind keening through metal teeth, he finds you. He doesn't move at first, he just looks. It's not the way an enemy looks, calculating angles and weaknesses. It's not the way a man looks either. Unless men sometimes look like they're about to splinter apart and are choosing which direction to send the debris. When he finally steps, the sound his boots make against the shattered plating is too loud in the hush. Step, step, step. Each one careful and slow, as if he's making sure you see him coming so you won't run. You don't. It would be better to pretend you're still because of bravery, but it's not. It's the same force that welded your feet to the ground when you saw the shuttle spark. It's the same yes that lives in your muscles, impatient for your mouth to learn the word. Up close, he's worse. He's taller than you remember. Yeah, look at him. Look at that stature. I'm so happy you got a Valentine tonight. I know, Kagami Furi, my Valentine tonight. And you guys, Kylo Ren, Adrian Chase, and Rick Flag Sr., you guys are getting some. You guys are getting lucky. Shape of Your Mercy does go hard. I also liked what is it? I don't know, something that was earlier. This one, choosing which direction to send a debris. Dude, this person. Up close, he's worse. He's taller than you remember. Or maybe it's the darkness that makes him taller. The cut across his cheekbone is fresh and bright against the ash. His mouth parted in a breath he forgot to take. Ooh, fire, bars. There's a tremble in his hands. Rage, you think at first. Restraint, you realize a second later. I told myself it was weakness, he said, voice a rasp that sounds like it's been through more war than his hands. Your name doesn't leave his mouth, but you hear it anyway in the way his eyes drag over your face, counting the number of breaths you take. That you were weakness. You don't answer. You give him the smallest thing you have left to give. Silence. I tried, he goes on, a step closer. I tried to cut it out, to bury it under everything I know how to be. The war, the mask, his jaw jumps. Hate is easier. Jay, hello. Hi, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the stream so far? Were you here for the earlier stories? This one, look, this one's getting my heart racing more. I think this one's more my speed. Even though, and this one is pure enjoyment that was getting my heart rate spike. The other ones was embarrassment. Okay, all right. Yes, hate is easier. Yeah, it's easier to hate because it's so magnificent to be in love with chat. Let's see. He's near enough now that you can smell heat on him. Don't forget, this is you, not me. I'm not saying I can smell heat on him. You are smelling the heat on him, all right? The ash on his clothes folds into the wet metal of blood and becomes its own perfume. You realize you've been waiting for his hand, waiting for the hurt, waiting for the part where he takes what he thinks you owe. Ooh. His fingers lift. They hover. You flinch before he touches you, and the shame of... Wait, sorry. Let me drink some water. Let me drink some water so I can recalibrate myself. Boomi likes flowery language in Star Wars. Yeah, I like an angsty guy. I don't know. I think Kylo Ren makes for good what do you call it? Like this kind of angst fiction, you know? That's what I like. I like the no, I shouldn't, but I must. Kale, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and happy Valentine's Day to you. I wish you a prosperous tomorrow as well. Yes, thank you so much for stopping by, and for the super chats. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, drink water if you're getting as thirsty as I am. Look, why is my heart rate going up right now? Why is it going up even more? I'm gonna take another sip of water. And then I heard dolphin noises ruin them. The stories, they needed the dolphin noises. We needed, I don't think I censored it enough. Okie dokie, let's see. His fingers lift, they hover. You flinch before he touches you, and the shame that rushes heat to your face. He doesn't seem offended. He seems, if anything, more unsteady. I meant to let it burn out, he says. Whatever you did to me in that wreckage. A rough laugh rips up like it hurts. You cut me out of the wreckage like the wreckage was me, you. He swallows. His hands finds your jaw and closes there. It's not gentle. It's a grip that says to the person holding on... Wait, it's a grip that says the person holding on doesn't trust himself not to fall. Ooh. You told me not to make you regret it. His thumb drags over the curve of your cheek, leaving a smear of soot you'll find later if there is a later. As if I could do anything else. The force stirs, a pressure change under your rib. It's not a bond or anything clean and merciful. It's a pull he's learned how to use, how to tighten, how to turn. It sets your pulse knocking against the floor of your throat. It presses your feet toward forgetting. Every time I close my eyes, it's you. The words are quieter now, but they're heavier as he drops weight one sentence at a time. Don't, you say softly, ragged, the word sounding like a prayer that doesn't know which God's feet it should lay at. Oh my god, dude, this writing is crazy. You think I haven't tried? His grip on your jaw tightens a fraction. You think I haven't stood on the ship decks and told myself to forget the heat of you? The sound you made when the hole shifted and you thought... His mouth twists. I know what I was supposed to do. I know the version of me you left in that dirt. He leans in until his forehead is nearly against yours. He doesn't touch. The space between his skin and skin... The space between skin and skin is a throb you can't ease. But you didn't leave me, he says. There's a savage breaking... There's a savage breaking kind of triumph in it. You stitched me with your hands, with your voice. His words are soft, but there is an edge that keeps slicing into your ribs. Every syllable makes a home in your chest, refusing to leave. Do you understand what you did? His breath is raw against your mouth. You marked me. Oh! Oh! The word lands low. It makes something in you jump. You've heard your own thoughts spoken back at you. You want to tell him the truth you've rehearsed in the dark. That it wasn't about him. That mercy isn't ownership. That choosing not to watch someone die doesn't mean you're choosing them. You want to tell him that you would have done it for anyone. That you're not his proof. I should have let you burn, you say. Except your voice doesn't sound like yours when it comes out. You didn't, he says. And there is that same terrible triumph again. He eases his hand from your jaw to the side of your throat, not quite closing, but feeling the jump of your pulse. His fingers are rough where the skin has split and healed and split again. You don't know if the shiver you feel is yours or his. There's nowhere you can go, he says, softer now in a way that is more dangerous than shouting. You can hide your name. You can cross to the other side of the galaxy and sleep in rooms with no windows. You can make yourself small and quiet and clever. I'll still find you. Ah! You're not a god. No, he agrees, and it's almost gentle. I'm worse. He lets that sit between you because he knows how it sounds, and he wants you to feel the full weight of it. His eyes flick lower, to your mouth, to the hollow at the base of your throat. Back up, the tremor in his breathing shifts, less ragged, more held back. And what do you want me to do with that? The question rips out of you before he can swallow you. Forgive you? Cure you? Bleed for you? He doesn't answer for a stretch of heartbeats that feels like a countdown. Don't run. The words are sanded down to almost nothing, but they still cut. They cut because they sound like the inverse of what you said to him with your hands braced under his arms while the shuttle groaned above you. Don't make me regret this. Don't run. You hate that your body hears both and recognizes them as cousins. He shifts his palm at your throat, writing the thrum of your pulse as if he's memorizing it. The force coils tighter, focusing down to a point under your breastbone. Like your heart? Your breastbone. He doesn't push inside your mind. He doesn't need to. I won't let go, he says, and there's nothing pretty in it. No romance, no plea. He is describing what the sea does to a person who walks into it. And if I walk away, your voice shakes. You don't dress it up. There's no strength and pretenses here. Your mouth opens on a half breath. The hurt that flashes through his eyes is quick and ugly and real. You won't, he says. It isn't arrogance, it's certainty, faith. I saved you, you say, that's all. He smiles then. It's small and unfamiliar on his face. His muscles have forgotten how. You think mercy is clean cut, he says. You think it dries like water, but it stains like blood. He tips his forehead until it brushes yours, barely, just enough contact to make the rest of your skin shout for more. You marked me, so mark me again. Ah! I'm not yours, you whisper. Chat, guys, you guys are so good at building this tension. You should practice your dialogue for this. This is crazy. I'm not yours, you whisper, because you need to hear your mouth say it so you can start to believe it. His eyelids lower like the sentence touches something deep and sore inside him. He inhales through his nose. Slowly, he nods once. Then he nods again, as if to himself. Say it, he tells you. Say you regret it. Do you regret it, chat? Do you regret saving this guy? Seems crazy. Yeah, you rehearsed the lines. Yeah, this tension is too good. It's too good to be unrehearsed, unpracticed. Say it, he tells you. Say you regret it. The shuttle, the strip of the sleeve, your shoulder under his ribs, the way his fingers had closed around your wrist like a drowning man caught in a ripe and didn't mind if it burned. I don't. You choke on it, starting again. I don't regret saving a life. Mine, he corrects. You don't regret saving mine. You hate that he's right. He huffs a breath that could be a laugh if there were any left in him, or if there were any light left in him. His hand slides from your throat to the hinge of your jaw again. He tips your face up a fraction. Then stop pretending you left me in that dirt, he says. You didn't. You dragged me out and you tied me to something. And it wasn't the bandage. You're twisting it, you say, but it didn't land with the force you want. His eyes lock onto yours. No. The wind changes. It pushes smoke in a new direction. Lays open a slice of sky with 3 unbothered stars. Somewhere behind him, something falls with a long metal sigh. The world is busy ending, and you're standing here being told no. I can't fix you, you tell him. The worst thing would be letting him believe you might try. He nods like he's been waiting for those words. I know. I don't want you to. He leans closer. You feel the threat of his mouth. You feel the threat of his mouth. You feel the not quite of it. He stops a breath away, and you can't tell if the denial is a mercy for you or for himself. Don't run, he says again, softer than anything this night deserves. You don't move. You should. I'm breathless. I'm breathless right now. You don't move. You should. You should tear your face out of his hand and turn until the smoke hides you, and keep turning until the stars are on a different side of you than they were when you woke up this morning. You should do the smart thing and the right thing and the thing that keeps you from finding him in the set of your shoulders for the rest of your life. You don't. Your hands are down at your sides and your fingers are numb and your pulse is a drum you can't quiet. The force curls like a leash and a lifeline, and you can't tell which is which. He's watching your mouth like it's already telling him something you haven't thought of saying. Kylo, you say, and you don't know what you're going to say until you do. His eyes shut the way a wound does when you press on it. His eyes shut the way a wound does when you press on it. His breath breaks. He doesn't smile. He doesn't kiss you. He does something worse. He lets go. His hand leaves your jaw like a slow withdrawal of a blade that had been keeping a wound plugged. Air rushes in. Cold finds you again, and you realize how hot you'd been standing. You realize how hot you've been standing that close. How the heat of him disguised the rest of the night. He steps back. 1 step, 2. His mouth opens, closes. You did this, he says. And it's not blame. It's an awe he can't stand to own. He stoops low enough to pick up the helmet. He doesn't put it on. He holds it like a man might hold a disguise he's worn too long, and turns. Fire paints the edge of his face red again, throwing shadows back across the cut at his cheekbone. Don't, you start, and stop because you don't know which of the ending... No, because you don't know which ending of the sentence you want. Don't go. Don't stay. Don't make me choose. Don't make me admit I already did. Which one are you choosing? Do you want him to go? You want him to stay? He looks over his shoulder with the remnants of a man whose ribs your shoulder held. His voice belongs to both the monster and the man when he says, I won't ask again. He means the question he didn't say out loud. The one your body is still answering despite that. He moves off through the wreckage with a stride that looks steady only because he wills it. The smoke eats him in slow inches. You could walk after him. You could turn the other way. You could drop to your knees and press your hands against your throat like that would quiet the pulse he's been listening to. You don't know which answer is leaving your mouth when it opens on a breath that shakes. In the distance, a dull boom rolls across the crater. A fuel cell finding a spark. Sparks rise like a swarm of small suns trying to leave. Your fingers find your cheek without your permission. When you rub, soot comes away in a dark smear. It looks like proof. It feels like a mark. You stare at it until your vision blurs. And then you aren't sure if the blur is smoke or tears or the force doing what it always does when it wants to make a point. You take 1 step, then another. The night doesn't tell you whether you're going toward him or away. The fire goes on hissing. The stars keep not caring. The wind shifts and for a second brings you the ghost of a hot breath on your mouth. Oh, the echo of a voice stripped down to its one unpretty truth. Don't run. You don't. Or maybe you do. Either way, the mark doesn't fade. Not tonight. Maybe. Not ever. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. How much did my heart rate spike during that? I feel like well, that's our last story. That was good. I like that one. I feel like out of the stories that we read, this is more my speed. This is more my speed. Something that's more on the relationship, with the flowery language, the tension. I really like good tension. I like not necessarily like angst, like them being angsty, but what can I say? Like Kylo Ren, what is it about Kylo? I think it's because he is trying to like reject his gut feeling, like his intuition, you know? I enjoy seeing that inward fight in like a tension-filled romance. So I enjoyed this one. This one is more my speed. The other ones is like, whoa buddy. That was more erotic. Yeah, wasn't it? It was a little more... Sometimes all you need is just that emotional tension. I feel like that was a little bit more... it was probably the spiciest one, huh? What was good? What was good? Like when he walks closer and then oh, say you regret it. Say you regret saving my life. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah. So tell me, chat, did you enjoy your date with Kylo Ren? Actually, no. I'm going to change that question. Which date was the best? I'm going to do Adrian. And then we'll do Flag Senior. And we'll do Kylo. Which one did you enjoy the best? Let me know. Gosh. Dude. I mean, I feel like from what we read, it's been kind of like it got less and less spicy, you know? I think this was a nice one to end on. This one was a nice one to end on. Is none I'm traumatized an option? That's the mystery fourth option. Wait, I wonder... Let's see, this one has 8 chapters. If I were to just pick one that's like spicy, jealousy, no aftercare. Whoa, this one is Dune and Star Wars. Honestly, kind of a sick crossover. After spending your whole life in training in the Bene Gesserit Sisterhood, the Reverend Mother has assigned you to the commander of the First Order, Kylo Ren. I would watch that movie. Not that movie specifically, but... Here, let me just just give you guys one last flustered Boomi. Alara Voss. Oh, like Eric Voss? Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss. I'm Alara Voss. Had learned long ago that fear was loud. It rushed in the ears, tightened the chest, made decisions sloppy. Fear made people careless. So she breathed instead. Slow, measured, shielded. The force moved around her like a held breath present. Contained, folded inward, the way she had trained herself to do since childhood. She did not reach for it. She never reached. Reaching invited notice. And tonight, notice meant death. I mean, so far so good. I'm not gonna read it. As I started reading it, I was like, I don't know if I feel like reading anymore. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like they'd really do much, at least in the first chapter, so I'm not gonna read it. What was the title of the Kylo fic again? Oh yeah, let me get that. It was called shoot. It was number 13, wasn't it? Just of the fourth, curiosity. Ooh, sucking my love. Whoa! Dude, this one, it's Kylo forces you to watch him jork it, basically. He forces you to watch him jork it. That's crazy. This one, what was it? Marked. It's called Marked by Forget Me Not. Marked by Forget Me Not. So you get it? You marked him. You marked him on that day. I don't think Kylo Ren's the kind of guy to jork it. I don't think he's a gooner, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe when I rewatch these movies, I will have a different opinion. Maybe he will come across as a gooner to me. But I don't think he jorks it, to be honest. I think he suppresses the feeling. Yeah, he's definitely not. Dude, I wanted him and Rey to happen so bad. So bad. Like, that's gonna be my biggest point of frustration when I rewatch the series. Right now, let's see. I don't know what kind of order I'm gonna do. Like I said, I grew up on these movies, but it's mostly like my dad's thing that he was really into it. So he made us watch it growing up, but you know, a lot of it went over my head, and it wasn't like my favorite movies to watch. But now, I watched Andor, and of course after Andor, you want to watch Rogue One, and after Rogue One, I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to give these movies like another shot with my fully functioning adult brain. Maybe I'll try and watch them. I just finished A New Hope, and maybe I'll talk about it more on a different day, but it's definitely it was not as breezy of a 2 hours as Rogue One was, which wasn't bad per se. Okay, this one I have to gripe about this one. The Disney Plus version, they have the digital releases, like those remasters or whatever, where they added all that CGI shit into the original movies. Like, can I get an option to like either watch, like I am very excited to watch these original movies because I want to see, you know, these 50-year-old like filmmaking techniques. I usually don't watch movies that are this old, and I kind of want to see that charm, you know? As soon as they get to Mos Eisley, like Ben Kenobi and Luke Skywalker, and they're just like CJs everywhere, you know? They're really just like, hey, look at our cool new technology. Like, stop, it's taking me out of the movie. It's like, it feels like the prequels are like intruding on the original trilogy, and it's whatever, I guess, but I would prefer to have the option to pick. Kylo's not a gooner, but people definitely goon to him for sure. He was my favorite part when my dad took us to go to see these movies. I was like, you know, I have no idea what's going on. I barely remember what happened last time, but hey, just give me more Kylo. I ended up watching Girls from HBO because of the Star Wars sequels, and it was a little jarring at first how different he is. But his character's name was Adam, just like his real name. But yeah. It was a little jarring at first how different he was as a character, but I very much enjoyed it. Oops, I moved my chat somewhere. Okay, well, not the only one who gripes about that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a very common it just feels so obvious too. Like, it just very much felt like obvious that they want you to notice the CGI. They try to like just ham-fist it in every single scene, and I'm just like, you know, that's cool if they want to do that in the prequels, like, you know, show it off, but we don't have to like shoehorn it, and then just adding all of that, like I don't know, it had very much like prequel DNA, and it just wasn't the vibe. It just felt very intrusive. Like, didn't feel very like cohesive, you know? But whatever. Older movies are better. I don't like it. I can totally tell things are CGI. Yeah, if it's like, you know, if like the whole movie, like I could watch an Endgame, you know, I could watch Endgame or Infinity War and be like, the CGI kind of blends in with everything because the whole thing is CGI, right? But when you have all of the practical effects, especially I find the stop motion stuff that they did in the 70s, like, or I guess in that movie, I thought that was really charming, and I really wanted to see more of that, but it's just kind of a shame that they just kind of erased it all in favor of doing CGI. Like, you can still see some of it, but you know. Unfortunately, Lucas himself is pretty keen on his dumb CGI nonsense. He viewed his films as an ongoing technical development opportunity. I see. Well, if that's the case, can he go back and fix those then? In the original trilogy? Because I'm not a fan. Make it look better.
51 recruited 20 weeabooms. Thank you for cheering me on.
Jay, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Generous J_bird recruited a new weeaboom.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, thank you so much, Jay. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much for supporting. Okay, the announcement's gonna keep going for a little bit. Wait, that's 20. Shut up, Jay. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the gifted subs.
Recruited a new weeaboom. Welcome Atreus married to the fan club.
Oh my gosh, I really appreciate it so much. Ah! Enjoy.
J_bird recruited a new weeaboom.
Enjoy the emotes.
Down to the fan club.
And on the rare occasion that I upload videos, members get them first. They usually get uploaded, and you probably get them like a week early, depending on when I upload them. Ah! Naso, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome Edanon_ to the fan club.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. Wow, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't believe it.
445 to the fan club.
Is this my I'm gonna say it again.
J_bird recruited a new weeaboom.
Maybe
VTuber to the fan club.
I don't know how to mute it. I actually don't know how to mute it. Maybe I'll just talk over it. This is gonna keep going. You guys liked Kylo the most. You guys like Kylo most. That's great. Nasa, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's crazy too. Oh my god, guys. Guys, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you guys for recruiting so many new weeabooms. Is this what I get for going through all of that punishment just now? Punishment of reading Smut on live, dude. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that again voluntarily this time. Last time was morbid curiosity. This time was just straight up like hey, let's do it. I thought it was funny. It was funny though, right? You guys had fun. You guys had fun, right? That's all that matters. As long as you guys had fun, that really means a lot. Alright, I'm gonna put the volume back up a little bit. It was something. It surely was. My biggest fear was scaring new folks away. I hope if you're new here, we're usually not so raunchy. Usually a little bit more chill and retro gaming focused. Yeah. It was great. Okay, I'm glad. I literally, like every bleep I had to do, my stomach hurt. I was like, dude, this is what am I doing? Anyways.
Recruited a new weeaboom. Welcome at Marcus Proximo 5051 to the fan club.
Is it done? Oh, it's still going. I'm gonna let it finish. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for not just hanging out with me today, but also just kind of like sitting through this. Naza! Alright, now we got 5 more alerts. Generous Naza and Jay, thank you so much again. Alright, here we go. 4 more. Guys enjoyed Kylo Ren's date. Honestly, yeah. You know, Adrian Chase, he's 100% Tumblr sexy man, which I think is funny because he's like canonically like, you know, kind of like asexual leaning. That's why I like him. I'm not huge into physical contact. Growing up, my mom would even be like, "Oh, Boomi, you don't know how to hug. Your hug feels so robotic and stiff." So I had to practice hugging. You know, I was like looking, and when people hugged each other, I'd be like, "Okay, how long would they hug each other? How tightly are they hugging each other? Do I like do a pat on the back?" Before I was doing like, you know, a pat on the back, and my mom said that it felt very like fake. I guess, I don't know. I dropped my scrunchie. So yeah, but yeah, so it's kind of funny that like Adrian is a very Tumblr sexy man, yet, and he's in like all of this like smut fan fiction, yet it's like not, it's not him. It's not him. Yeah, beep boop bop. Don't mind me, just studying your hug. Essentially what I was doing. 50 more. Oh my god! Shut up, no way! That's crazy! Oh my god, thank you so much, Generous J! 50 weeabooms. Do you want to hear the bot say it? You want to hear them keep saying it? Should I turn it down? No, should we keep it going? Oh god, dude, it's crazy. Wow, Generous J, thank you, J. I can't believe it. This is gonna keep going. 50 big booms. Okay, you think I can do it? Here's 50 big booms. For actually, wait. Let's do 75 booms for all of our gifted subs today. Okay. Who's gonna keep track? You know what? I'll just say what. Boom 1, boom 2, boom 3, boom 4, boom 5, boom 6, boom 7. I'm gonna forget this. Boom 8, boom 9. I keep my word. Boom 10, boom 11, boom 12, boom 13. Boom 14, boom 15, boom 16, boom 17, boom 18, quality content, boom 19, boom 20, boom 21, boom 22, boom 23, boom 24, boom 25, boom 26, boom 27, boom 28, boom 29, boom 30, boom 31, boom 32, boom 33, boom 34, boom 35, boom 36, boom 37, boom 38, boom 39, boom 40, boom 41, boom 42, boom 43, boom 44, boom 45, boom 46, boom 47, boom 48, boom 49, boom 50, boom 51, boom 52, boom 53, boom 54, boom 55, boom 56, boom 57, boom 58, boom 59, boom 60, boom 61, boom 62. You know why I'm putting down this mic. Boom 63, boom 64, boom 65, boom 66, boom 67, boom 68, boom 69. Nice. Boom 70, boom 71, boom 72, boom 73, boom 74, boom 75. I'm gonna keep going. This is the workout. You're gonna be like, Boomi, why is one arm like more ripped than the other? It's because I big boom a lot. Big boom. Man, is it gonna like end soon? Should I let it go? Do you guys want to hear all of it? You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm gonna look like Quagmire. Yeah, look. You guys want to see my muscles? I'm just trying to kill time, honestly.
Generous J
See that? Like, wait. Wait.
Generous J underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo.
You see that?
Welcome
Ugh.
to Falls
I'm not pushing the skin up. It's pure, unadulterated muscle right now.
underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo. Welcome Agnotas Potato.
Nah, it's impossible for me to build muscle. No, I mean, I never tried. But look.
Generous J underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo. Welcome at Storskieto.
My friends ask, what do you want for your birthday? They're like, I want to get you a bracelet. I'm like, please don't. My wrists are too small.
Generous J underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo.
It's just really, I don't know. Anyways. Your arms are bigger than mine and I work in construction, yeah. Wait. Wait, you're not supposed to see my hand. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. My wrists are too big. Hey, maybe we can even it out. We can even it out together.
Generous J underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo. Welcome at Yukio underscore Yuchio to the
feet and muscle reveal. I was like, when did I show feet? Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. Just no toes. No toes.
Generous J underscore bird recruited a new weeaboo. Welcome at Darnell underscore Yersi to the fan club.
Wait, what is it? You gotta put this behind the membership wall. You know what? After everything that I run, maybe that would have been a good move. I mean, hey, now we have so many new members. We have so many new members. I do want to start doing member stream, but I don't know what to do for a member stream. Maybe just chatting. Maybe we could do like cozy Minecraft chatting, and then I could like speak candidly about things that I wouldn't want on like a, what is it, public VOD. Not that it will be anything, but I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, Jay, thank you so much for stopping by and for all of the gifted subs. It really means a lot. Here's a round of applause for you before you head out. And then here's also a round of applause for Naza too. Yeah. Anyways, I should probably be heading out too. I am eepy and my stomach hurts after reading all of those fan fictions. So if you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. You guys got laid a lot today. So, you know, all of that physical exercise, you probably want to drink some water. You were gushing like a gusher. Why did we read those? And last but not least, treat yourself to something very nice. Very, very nice. Because it's Valentine's Day. You deserve it. Whether that be to you know, gosh, I lost my train of thought. Hearing all the alerts. Basically just got here. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thanks for stopping by, like Darkness, if you want. I mean, I don't know how YouTube's gonna take this VOD, but I'll leave it up. And then if I have to take it down or something, I'll let you guys know. But I feel like it should be okay. I don't know. We'll see. I think we're small enough to get away with it. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Stay hydrated. Treat yourself to something nice. Would that be spoiling your loved ones, or more importantly, spoiling yourself? I better see that you're indulging in something that makes you the happiest today. Maybe chocolates. Maybe you could go tomorrow, get some chocolates on sale. I'm gonna go to a bar, not tomorrow, but like sometime this week. I'm gonna treat myself by going to a bar that George Washington used to go to, and that's my little President's Day celebration. That's what I'm treating myself to this weekend. I'm gonna get myself a drink at George Washington's little boys club. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I was gonna do that anyways. Oh, happy early birthday, Ado. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I just muted my audio, which honestly might have been better for me. Welcome, Messenger, to the fan club. I muted it. Oh, I turned it all the way down. Because I stepped on it. I stepped on something. Hello, welcome. We're actually just about to end stream. Sorry you came towards the end, but this VOD might be a fantastic one. If you want to take a listen, if you want to hear some unsay-so things, if that's your cup of tea, feel free to check out the VOD. Or we're gonna be reading one of my favorite VTubers, Shima Annalise. She is the chipmunk girl VTuber who's doing a Valentine's cafe and is making chocolates for her chat. So maybe you guys might enjoy over there too. Probably some more say-so vibes than what we did today. Last time I saw you was when you were playing GTA San Andreas. We are still playing that. Actually, tune in next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be doing the finale of GTA San Andreas. So if you want to come check that out, come stop by next week Friday. The waiting room will be up sometime this week. But yeah, if you want to see my reaction to the ending. We play it every Friday night. Yeah, the finale. Last week we wanted to... oh, was that the end? Was that the end of the alerts? Let's go. But yesterday I wanted to do Woozy's casino heist, but I couldn't. I really couldn't. So we're gonna do the finale next week. We did a couple of the last missions yesterday if you want to check that out, but we're gonna do the rest of them next Friday, and then the Friday after we're gonna do the Woozy heists if that's what you're interested in as well. Yesterday was mostly just running around in that gimp suit. Tell Mike Torino I said frick you. I actually like him bossing me around. Is that exposing myself a little bit? I like Torino bossing me around, not gonna lie. You know, I will send a hateful message towards Officer Tenpenny on your behalf if that's what you want. Arguably one of Samuel L. Jackson's best roles? Question mark. I feel like he knocked that out of the park. Yeah, feel free to join our Discord. As I started working again, I've definitely been trying to... I feel like my attendance have been kind of sporadic in the Discord, but yeah. I'm trying to get back onto the routine of chatting in there more often. So feel free to join, send in some stuff, and that notification, I do get it straight to my phone. So if you want like my direct line, that's the Discord essentially. But yeah, that notification will definitely help me be like, oh yeah, I should chat in the Discord today. So yeah, come join our Discord. It's a very chill place, very chill. But yeah, anyways. We're exposing it. It's like, Boomi, she kind of went crazy over that, like, obsessive Kylo Ren fanfic. She likes it when Mike Torino is telling her what to do. Don't watch my recent Sydney Hamperson video. Oh, man. Anyways. If you play Infinity's GTA Liberty City Stories in the near future. Oh, Liberty City. You know, that's not actually on my list, but maybe, I don't know, because there's so many games I want to play. But definitely, I do want to touch, like, Liberty City and GTA 3 one of these days. But I think after San Andreas, we're going to step into modern times and do Red Dead 2. Simply because I just find like old gameplay, I find it to be so clunky and stuff. And it's not like I hate it, but you know, not frustrating. But I kind of want to come back to the present for a little bit, and then we'll go back to something old. We'll see how long we stay with Red Dead, and then after that, depending on how long we take with that one, we'll probably should have some time in between. And then I want to do like maybe like 3 episodes of Vice City before 6 comes out. So that's my plan. But we'll see. Oh, I'm going to hold my tongue on that one. Let me hold my tongue. Anyways. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know that we spent some time yapping at the end, but it's only because I'm not going to be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off and I could plan my birthday. Oh yeah, my birthday. My birthday is next week. If you guys want to come hang out, we're going to be streaming, like I said, the finale of GTA San Andreas on Friday. We'll be doing like birthday games and whatever on Saturday that you guys can play. Thinking about Jackbox and maybe like GeoGuessr or something. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So we're going to do whatever I want to do. Okay? All right? So we're going to be doing that. And then on Sunday, I will be having something a little bit more formal. Maybe just like yapping. But I do have a surprise for you when I yap on Sunday, which is going to be my birthday day. So feel free to stop by. And we'll also have the hand cam on. And we'll be doing a cake cutting. So yeah, come stop by. Come stop by. I will gladly take your children and your girlfriend as a birthday gift. I will turn your girlfriend into my wife. I'll do what you couldn't have done for your non-existent girlfriend. I'll turn her into my wife. And I'll be the father who stepped up. Anyways, thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to call it here. We're going to go raid Sheila Annalise. She is the cutest chipmunk VTuber who's making chocolates today. So, yeah, more wholesome than what we did today. Okay, until next time, take care. Bye. Dude, who turned the temperature hotter? I'm gonna get some ice cream, dude. Not like Rick Flag Sr.'s ice cream, but like I am flushed from all of the fanfics we're reading today. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get some ice cream right now. See you guys later. See you guys on Friday. Yeah, see you guys next week. Have a nice weekend. Treat yourself to something nice. Be sure to do that. Okay.